it's time for the snow to fall. They say that Marana has been biding her power, you know, and I'd like to think that I have been. Do we think that we are going to, like... So this is obviously the queen now. If we were going to do a time jump, we would have done it. This is not Sidani. This is Aurelia, the queen. Do you think she's, like, the ascendant of Marana or something? The descendant, rather? Do you think she's got some sort of, like, actual connection with the snow and the ice? I mean, she's burning up here in this promo image. So I wonder... I mean, her castle was taken from her, but there has not been any issue about, like, finding out that King Eric was, like, her brother or anything. So maybe it's not a one-to-one, but it is interesting. Like, they're playing with myth and legend here in a way that I think is, like, really effective in this game. And in a similar way that they do with, like, really good, hard fantasy, kind of like low fantasy, where you're not exactly sure where the myths end and reality begins, because there is magic, there are monsters, but the people who interact with those things are few and far between. And I think that's, you know, it makes for very interesting storytelling when you do it right. And I feel like so far this game's been doing it pretty well. So let's go on. I'm sure we'll get a little recap of what's been going on. The lyrics here, absolutely bang. This, like, main theme rules. Okay. Right. Okay, Sidani's rich. Oh, my mouse is freaking out. What the heck? What is going on? Hold on. I'm like... It's moving all over. Like, do you see that? You probably hear that. All the clicking and stuff. Whoa, what is happening? Let me... Oh, it's because I've got a controller plugged in. It thinks I'm playing with controller, and so the controller keeps on trying to take control as in the name. Let me unplug that real quick. The controller was also face down and, like, definitely having the joystick pressed on, which is not good controller etiquette. How to keep them, you know, their thumbsticks from not breaking for long periods of time. That's on me, though. I stored it that way and very carelessly. All right. We need money. We need lots and lots of money, I think. I don't know how many supplies we need. What are we really discovering things for lately? Tools? I think mostly we just need that cash. With only 20 money. Oh, okay. We've got one healing potion. We've got one burn potion, right? And no healing potion. Let's see. Stand costs 18, which would leave us with 22, which would give us just enough to heal. I could heal one of these two and get 3 ticks up. Oh man, we don't have much cash, huh? And happiness isn't exactly the highest it's ever been. So I can't exactly demand a ton. So, and I'm not going to take Sidani's money as much as it would make things really convenient right now. But that's what happens when, you know, that's how parents ruin children's credit scores. And I'm not about that. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal Stan. Or do I want to heal Oleg? Who's disciplined? Oh, Vesa is disciplined. Okay. So Stan would get a bonus if he works with Vesa. What's on the rumor board? I mean, there's a lot to look at. Espionage, of course. Bleed, illness, monster, disaster. Okay. Oh, so they really want me to have Elena ready, but she's gone right now. Oh, he's got plus 10 versus disaster, but costs 34? I don't think so. I don't have that kind of cash. All right. I think what I have to do is Velik. I think this is just what I have the money to do right now. And I'm going to demand a little bit of extra money at the expense of my people's happiness, as a king is so often wont to do. I'm gonna heal Stan, pay him off, and enlist them both. And hope that I can get some money this week. I know Velik only has 4 of his 5 ticks, and he's not exactly the best, but he ignores Bramble, which is so helpful. Especially when I don't have a sickle to my name. What's Nightfall Ordinance? Decreases difficulty of fire quests. Adds combat quests to the queue? Honestly, I feel like that would help. You know, I feel like I've got people who are better at combat than they are at getting burned. So let's pass a Nightfall Ordinance. Enforce mandatory ban on candlelight during the midnight hours. Absolutely. You know what? Go to sleep, everyone. No nighttime working. I think that would be good. What if you actually had to go to bed at nighttime? You know, what if you had to, like, stop working when the sun went down? How would we survive? Okay, let's see. Prepare to attack Baron Kafka, train 100 men, and set aside 5 crates of provisions. Right, that's what we're doing. That's like the big goal here. Do that before stress builds up. We'll see how that goes. Your Grace, we're under attack. Raiders have breached the gate. What? How? What happened? Speak. Oil, burning oil. Didn't we just deal with this? Didn't this happen last week? They threw several barrels over the wall. They took us completely by surprise. This definitely happened last week. The one thing I don't love about this game is how repeated these petitioners have been. We have our men to hold them off, but no means to tame the fire. People are losing their homes. I thought we just said there'd be less fire. Game volume up? Absolutely. Oh man, we were just told... Wait, but now it's combat? Okay. That's actually better for me. Okay, Stan will get bloodied. But I think that's the best we can do. He won't get burned, which is great. How's that audio? You want it louder still? Hold your ground against the raiders. Yes, Your Grace. We have our orders. We won't let you down. We got Elena. How did your... I know you said I could leave for my audition. Oh yeah, no worries. I'm always hesitant to put it up too much because I don't want to blast anyone's eardrum with the music. But I'm sure to... but I wanted to make sure that's fine. Wait, you were already gone last week. I didn't even have you available last week. I'll only be gone for 2 weeks at most. Of course, we will be fine for 2 weeks without you. Maybe Sidani can watch the babies for a while. That means the world to me, truly. Oh, we got some rations. Here, I prepared some extra medicine and food in case you need it when I'm gone. That's actually very helpful, because that's helpful again. And medicine? Oh, thank you. I'm going to need that to heal all the cuts on my boys. May the gods keep you in their favor. People keep cutting my boys. I'm about to cut them back. Your Grace, my brother and I spoke. Turns out it was a simple misunderstanding. The wine wasn't poisoned, it was expired. I don't think wine kills you if it's expired. It's not good for you, but he offered his apologies and we've made up. All thanks to you, Your Grace. Expired. Really? And you believe that to be true, do you? Never mind. I'm glad I could be of help. Okay, well, you know what? We've got some poison wine, it seems. Some expired wine, thanks. I see all these white bits floating at the top. I'm sure that's what people are, you know, when they talk about tannins with wine, that's just the white bits floating at the top. It's definitely not rat poison. Your Grace, Lord Jacob is asking that you see him. Very well. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can do that. Your Grace. Okay, 2 people in a row. Saying just, hey, Lord Jacob really wants to chat. I'll do it. Your Grace, Kutka's barn burned down last night. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I just passed the law that we can't have any more fires. Did you people not listen? The heifers were set loose, but the structure is a goner. She claims it was no accident either. I guess I guess arsonists aren't exactly listening to laws anyway. Maybe. I just wish these arsonists would be a little bit more polite, you know? Like, it's really rude that they're just setting fire to everything. I just wish that they would, you know, be considerate of the community. She says she saw 3 figures lurking in the dark. I really want to get to the bottom of this. Who's doing this? I wasn't there, but I don't know her to be a liar. We might be dealing with arson here, aren't we always? Oh, espionage. Wait, I can just... I can just tap that up. Bloop. Luckily, the fire... Okay, the fire does spread less now that I've passed that law, and that helps a ton. Well, I hope Velik can help these 2 shepherds out. These 2 twin shepherds over here. Any further investigations can wait until after the flames have been quelled. I don't think they can. We've been dealing with a lot of arson. I think we need to find the arsonists. We're treating a lot of symptoms when we should be finding the source of the issue. Of course, Your Grace. Though now there's talk of arson, folks are mighty worried that their homes will be next. Yeah, that's reasonable. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me? The village tavern is burning. One of the walls was doused in something and set ablaze. I am sick and tired of these arsonists. Local folk ran 3 masked men to the edge of the woods. It's these 3 people are doing it. This better not be my 3 kids. My 3 stinkers. I count Taimo as one of them now. He's been around for long enough that he counts as one of my kids. We would give chase, but the fire's still raging. Go find them. We don't have the manpower. Alright. Oh, hey, luckily, there's Bramble. And Velik can slide right past that. Ooh, except he's probably gonna get burned. Nope, just shy of being burned. Okay. Oh, no one's insightful. That's the problem. So that they can't use this dried rations. I gotta hire up insightful people next time. But we get our prosperity up to max, which means we'll be able to get some good money to actually help people next time. That's gonna be so key. You must get everyone out and away from the site. Our agents will follow the masks. Velik, track these beasts down. The tavern is gone. We've pulled everyone out from the wreckage. The rest of us are containing the flames however we can. Oh, I mean, good. I'm sorry that it's gone. Taverns are particularly flammable. Your Grace, I've come far and wide to see you. May I present you a gift? A priceless golden egg. Gratis. Free of charge. As if I didn't know what gratis meant. But thank you. A darling pretty thing for free? What's the catch? God, the queen just gets it. She's so much smarter and like world weary than Eric ever was. No catch, Your Grace. A gesture from the heart. Now the egg alone is valuable, of course, but imagine if you had an endless supply. I happen to be selling just the thing for that. A golden goose, only one of its kind. I'm not gonna buy a golden goose, but let me at least look. Okay, I literally don't have enough, so I'm hoping that this is a scam. I would love a golden goose, but... Hey, look, my happiness rose. It was a scam. Who would have guessed that a golden goose would have been a scam? My guess is it would have been a goose that was, like, stuffed and, kind of like... Oh gosh, what's it called? When you put a bunch of stuffing and, you know... keep a animal alive after death. It was already a thing in this game. Why can I not think of the name of it? What Violet wanted to do with the lions. What if it was just a goose that was covered in gold? Just molten gold. Get out of it here and take the bird with you. Taxidermy. That's exactly it. Thank you, Mama. Suit yourself, I'll find another buyer.
Oh.
On a totally separate matter,
Oh.
do you have any gold paint to spare? Yeah, I had a feeling. I'm not gonna say I absolutely called it, but I feel like if there really was a golden goose, they would have come up with like a funny little pixel art for the golden goose, which honestly would be so cute, and I definitely would have gone for it at that point. Just make a cute little pixel art for the dumb animals you're trying to sell me, and maybe I'll play along. Let's check in on the kids. How's the business going? With Father here and Forefathers Eve around the corner, I will be able to see both my parents together. I bet Father will be overjoyed to see my mom as well. But shh, I haven't told him yet. It will be a surprise. I can't believe my plan will work. Perhaps I'm not cursed after all. Perhaps Prince Tail will also be fine. Please, we've talked about that nickname, Taimo. Taimo. Will you join us? You can meet my mother too. We still have some time before it's Forefathers Eve. Worry not, Taimo. I mean, I'm gonna do the thing with Taimo. He's a good kid, and one, we know magic is real in this game. There is a big spell earlier in the first game, and that was real. So magic can happen. Whether or not Taimo's actually going to be able to talk to his dead mom, we'll see. But woo! Oh. I see someone's in a good mood. And you must be Shiny Head. You have no idea, do you? Is it true that you're from Atana? Naturally, proud Atanian from Atana. Are we not all from Atana? This dude trying to suss out. He was definitely stabbed for not being loyal, is my guess. Atana rules! Huh. Are you feeling any better? Feeling much better, thank you. This dude's doped up. You should thank the witch as well. She'll be away for a few weeks, but it's fine. She's been keeping an eye on you. Witch? Oh, thank you, witch. Witch. That sounds so funny. Witch. Witch. This reminds me of after I had my wisdom teeth taken out, in which I basically just talked about Jamba Juice for 20 minutes. Who did this to you? Do you remember who did this to you? Who did what? Who added dust to my oatmeal? Woo! Do you know where you are? Do you realize where you are, Priest of Atana? We are in Davern. 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 We are all in Davern, land of the devil. Are you going to eat me? Or have me fed to your dogs? Or feed me your dogs? What do Atanians think we do here? Calm down, no one is eating anyone. Whoa. You are Queen Marana. Man, even everyone thinks that. We must bear a striking resemblance. Bringer of winter and death. Witches. Crooked noses. Flying brooms. Is that a black cat? Okay, dude's on one. Hopefully he'll be better by next week. Okay, you wanted to see me? Heard people call you Marana. What's that about? The kids started a silly rumor. Now it seems to be following me wherever I go. Huh. Maybe that could be turned to our favor. How's your progress? Is he learning anything or just staring out the window? Or making steady progress, Your Grace? Not yet enough to communicate freely, but he's grasping more every day. Julian has revealed Atana's camp location. I think it's Atana anyway. What if it's actually the other swans, actually? That would be really handy, because we could gain them to... What if we recruited the swans, and even though they ousted us once, now we would use them as manpower? Be pretty good. Of course, that's easy enough, but We're trying to figure out the most effective way to disrupt them.
Mersa
If we were to attack them head on, Kafka would know we're getting close and planning to ambush him. However, if we do it smart, we can severely damage their equipment and inflict heavy losses on them. Well, he'd better not sell us out to Atana. I believe he has learned his lesson, Your Grace. Yeah, losing your tongue will do that to you.
Kinama?
Did you manage to find some time to see Taima? Taimo Tish has caught me up to speed with everything you've been through. Despite all the unfortunate events, he really loves it here. With your permission, maybe I can take Sidani with us one day to show her calendar. Taimo would be delighted. Yeah, they've got a little puppy love going on. It's cute. Perhaps when times are better, we can all visit your home. I would be honored. Calendar is where the lions were from, I believe. I wish there was more time I could spend with him, but I want to fulfill my duty too, Your Grace. There will be time for play and laughter soon enough, I'm sure of it. Just thinking about your wife. Eric never mentioned what happened to Ursula. I don't mean to pry. It's fine, Your Grace. The least I could do is give you answers. Ursula passed away giving birth to Taimotush. I don't know how to pronounce it. Tiush? I never held it against him. How could I? Sometimes I do feel like the young lad has felt responsible in some way, though. It's him talking about how he's cursed. It's probably all the small talk, the whispers in the court, you know? I promised to take him to Davern, show him what his mother's country looked like. And then this whole mess happened. I'll let you rest. I don't think Ursula is Aurelia's like sister, but the way that they talk about them looking like siblings has me questioning that. Yeah, it does feel like I'm supposed to say Taimotush, like a bottom, like the butt, but that feels a little strange. Just a silent exchange with Julian. Taimotush. Taimotish. Probably that one. Taimotush. It's like when I was literally last year just realizing that cactar is actually pronounced cactuar. Absolutely wild. Oh, we don't have enough tools. I forgot how much it costs to train the agents. That's so tough. What am I supposed to do with junk? You know? And tools? Oh boy. Yeah, okay. The training sessions are going to be surprisingly difficult, I think. And it only trains 20. I don't know how we're going to fill that up. How we're going to get to 100? Are you kidding? Okay, let's see. Tools, combat, labor, food. We could fill one up with the dried rations. But maybe I'll hold on to those for now. Just in case I need those for like the disaster quests. Let's take a look at the region map. Is there anywhere I can explore? That was some crazy screen tearing there. Is there anywhere I can explore for one? For just one little energy, please. No? Wow, 7? You must get something really good there for 7. No, there's nowhere I can explore for just one, unfortunately. Okay. Ooh, later that evening. Are we getting a little King Eric cutscene? That man's been going through it.
Ma.
Eric, I'm scared. Though I know I don't have time for that.
No.
It's time for me to act. I have no choice. Wherever your spirit walks, watch over us, my dear, please. Yeah, because we get a game over if, like, stress reaches too high. So I need to fill up those other things. Also, look at how high stress is filling so quickly. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, dear, oh, dear. Well, we just need... I think I'd like to take one little adventure and fill the rest up with money. 5 is enough for one small adventure, though it would be kind of nice to get 7 and see what we get from that church, because getting 7 from that church seemed very like, what's over there that costs 7 to reach? Okay, so I think with 54 we can probably heal and pay Oleg, get him working, and we have the potion to heal Vesa. She's disciplined. Who's insightful? The problem is the only person who was insightful was the witch. And so she could use the dried rations against a disaster, but she's gone. Okay. Then I think we're going to want to continue to heal Velik, because I'm seeing Bramble, Animal, Illness, Espionage, and Monster. And so Velik can handle quite a few of those problems. And then I think, honestly, Oleg is so competent. If we can just heal him, he's really good at handling, like, labor, animal. He doesn't have anything against, against combat. But I don't think we didn't see any combat come up here. And fewer fires. So let's see. Let's heal him with one of these extra healing poultices. Heal, pay, and enlist. Wait, we can have 3 generals at once? Excuse me? Could we always do that? Oh no, enlisted 3 out of 2. There's a whole little thing over there that I was like, wait, what? Okay. And I hope the monk will be good enough tomorrow to start. I need to put that monk to work. He's been lazing. He's a lazy little lagabout, if you ask me. Well, we've only got 2 coin. I don't think I can do much in the way of getting tools at this moment. Oh, it's taking all the money I have just to keep my agents up. I don't know how I'm supposed to... I've got one more prosperity here. Okay, now I have 4. Can I get anything for 4? Well, basically everything is 5 or more. Dang. Dang. Let me get one extra at the cost of a little bit of happiness. Because I do think having that watering bucket to prevent fire could be so key to keeping me protected for the future. As much as I would love to have sturdy boots or like getting some tools to start filling up everything, I think watering bucket, the fire has just been so nasty. So let's get 1 water bucket. Let's start the week. Take a little sippy. Man, that stress. The thread is sure filling up, huh? It's at 72. Oh, just a polite reminder that we need to train more soldiers. I know. Audrey, please speak with me so that we can send our agents to train the population. And maybe in the last week, like 2 weeks, when things are getting really dire, we just ignore the plight of our kingdom and we just train up our soldiers. Time is running out and we don't want to go into battle unprepared. I know. Oh, and as for the provisions, I think we could still put aside some more. I know, Audrey. Things are tight right now. Your Grace, I've come to... King Eric, is that you? I was almost... I noticed that there's so few petitioners, and I was very confused. They were just waiting a little later. You look different. Anyway, I need your help. Recently, card games have become popular in our town. More than usual. Oh no. The cardboard disease. It was harmless at first, some gamblings to take the minds off of things. No, really, something's different about you. Is it your hair? Never mind, but then things started getting out of hand. Bets got bigger, games got more intense, some lost their life savings. Honestly, I don't know what it is, but you look great. Okay, let's focus here. Oh, whatever, Your Grace, it's gotten violent. People are fighting on the streets over who owes what. Please put an end to this before they kill each other. You have to tell me what you do for your skin to look this good. Well, thank you about that. Okay. I mean, I could just throw Oleg in for one combat here. Do we think this is real? This one kind of feels like maybe scam vibes to me. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, one tick of Oleg is not the worst. But, like, yeah, maybe we just do it. Because that, it seems pressing enough. We'll just deal with it. I wish I had enough tools to not have to worry about, like, always ticking off my agents so that I have to... taking off my agents. Yeah, just pissing them off. First, break up the fights. Then stop any unregulated gambling activities. As for my skin, even kings must keep their secrets. Like the fact that we're queens. We only meant to have some fun, not cause such chaos. And I understand whatever you're doing, it's working. Well, thank you. I don't know how you know me from before, but don't be mad. A great way for a child to start off a sentence. Our grand plan to make a fortune involving horses has had a little hiccup. We might be forced to choose a new direction. Oh? I thought it would work. I thought this one might work. We had a big client, was willing to pay up a nice little sum. We did a stellar job, all horses sparkling clean. There's just one little detail. Someone, doesn't matter who, forgot to close the gate at the end of the day and all the horses ran away. Naturally, we also ran away, and the owner was running behind us. Fortunately, we escaped, but I think we might end up on the trade blacklist. Oh, dear. But it will be all right. The horses will surely wander on home, right? And the owner won't be mad anymore? They're taking a long time to come back, it's true, but we'll figure something out. Why do you look worried? Good question. What's one more angry villager at a time like this? At some point, we have to laugh, don't we? Are you really all right, Mother? Time out, no. Now is not the time. Yes, don't worry, Gherkin. Maybe try to tone it down next time, huh? Maybe. She's not going to. She's never done that in the past, and I don't think she shows any signs of starting. Your Grace, Lord Jacob has asked for you to see him. Okay? Yeah, I mean, I'll do it. Your Grace, I've come to name a thief. My clothes have gone missing. Clean tunics and trousers snatched right off the line. And then I see Dan parading my stylish rags around town. He denies it, but I've got nothing left to wear. Oh my god. This is so expensive to deal with, like, stolen clothes. What? Excuse me? I feel like if I do this, I'm not going to have any, like... I'm not going to have any juice left to train my men. Okay. I mean, it fills up a lot, though. Who needs juice to train men when you can help people recover their stolen garments?
Kana.
Ah, that was real. Okay. Keeping a close eye on your wash from now on. That was so much work. Why was that way more work than, like, some of the fires to put out? I won't let it or Dan out of my sight. I sure will miss my old things, though. Your Grace, heard you've got a swan problem. I happen to be quite skilled at dealing with those pests. Hunted 24 this year alone, I did. Are you talking about the people or the animal? Hire me and you'll be rid of them in no time. Wait, this is animal? Is this... I feel like this is... actually the... Like, I feel like she's talking about... I feel like she's talking about the people. I don't know about that. What do we think? I guess, I mean, it would only take one animal trap, and it fills up a lot. Maybe this is the game giving me a gimme. Oh, nope, that was a scam. That was a scam. Dang it. You seem willing and qualified,
Numaka.
but be careful as you go into battle.
Funama.
Those bandits took our castle and hurt our men. She wasn't talking about bandits, was she? Battle? Castle? Bandits?
Omo.
How many birds are we talking about?
Evo.
Well, I've got the gold. Suppose I'll do what I can. I gave you literally one trap. Like one tarp. Okay, the happiness is real down, though. Your Grace, trouble a brewing. A newcomer has moved into our village. A shady character, rude and skittish. And I swear I saw him wandering around at night. He must be plotting something. And you, I mean... Wait, it's just an old guy? It's just one old guy. This again feels like... maybe not... the, like, hard... like... Espionage is so tough, though. I wish I had more to fill this up with. And if I fail it, like... it's really gonna plummet, right? I really don't know for this one. I feel like I haven't seen this, like, pass and success level if it's not real. You know? So maybe it is real? I'm really hemming and hawing on this one. But... what do we think? I don't think... do I even have the juice to get him there? If I do... I mean, it gets prosperity up to, like, max, which is good. And I could get it up to a present as well. Maybe that's worth it. Because Velik would only be able to train... he'd be able to train one set of dudes. Aw, dang it, let's try it. Oh, we got 3 supplies? That's pretty good. Will this help? I think it might, Your Grace. I'll bribe some lads to keep an eye on him. We need someone good at espionage. Who are you? You're coming in out of nowhere. Phew, the kids, those kids. Oh, this is the person whose horses were lost. Let me just catch my breath. Little girl, little boy, I swear I saw them running in here. Oh, I wonder which kids you could possibly mean. Could you be more specific? Don't play the fool with me. I've had it. What a fiasco. I was promised shiny, well-groomed horses, and so I paid up. Now what do I get? No horses. Those kids left them run off, and now I can't find hide nor hoof. Oh, you're gonna pay up. It's only fair. I don't have the money. I should have the option. I should genuinely have the option here to use Sidani's money. Because I have 7 of Sidani's gold, and it makes sense that she should have to pay for the business expenses of her failures, right? That's a tough lesson that she needs to learn, and I'm really upset that I don't have the ability to actually pay her with that. Because it's right there. But I can't. I'm unable to pay you back. I suppose this is a case of buyer beware, no? Don't talk to me about business, madame. I own a horse-drawn carriage business. I'm ruined. Oh, what will become of this country? Oh, happiness is real low. Sidani? We need to have a talk. I'm upset with you. But first I'm gonna go to an old temple or chapel. Hopefully get a cool item that will fix all my problems. The Toki Chapel stood atop a windswept hill, its worn limestone walls draped in ivy. Inside, the warm flicker of candlelight illuminated ancient carvings, whose shallow grooves told tales of an epic past. A quiet murmur of prayer pierced the reverent silence held within the sacred walls. We get like a legendary sword, or instead we got 2 herbs and 4 junk, huh? Or two herbs and 2 junk. That's the thing that was worth 7 supply? Really? Really? Interesting. Not what I would consider an equal exchange. Alright, I think that is more than enough time. You called for me, it better be good. Indeed, Your Grace, I think you're going to like this. Julian gave me the location of one of Kafka's and Atana's supporters. Someone by the name of Lord Marcel has set up a camp near Kafka's road. I've had the pleasure of meeting him. By your tone, I can sense he is a very lovely individual. We would make our lives more difficult if we were to carry out our ambush, or he would make our lives more difficult if we were to carry out the ambush on the Jantar River. Sabotaging Marcel's camp prior to our attack will lower the enemy's numbers. Go on. Julian tells me the Lord has a hearty appetite. If we can poison their food supplies, making it hard for them to keep it together. As I mentioned previously, send an army against them and we're in trouble. Send a small crew and someone to lead them and it's done in a day. And who would be willing to go into the lion's den? I'm not letting Julian run free. Since it was my idea to keep it on board, I'm willing to do this myself. I marked the location on your map. Let me know when and I will do what is necessary. Very well. I'll let you rest. I should have saved that for when I had the 7 supplies. Let's see if I can reach it now. It's over here. Oh yeah, I should have waited until I had more supply. I should have saved that for the more supplies instead of getting 2 herbs that will do nothing for me. Queen Aurelia? You feeling better? Have the unwanted effects worn off? I mean, he seemed to be enjoying himself. I'm not sure they were unwanted. So it is true, we're in Davern. From the frying pan right into the fire. Or rather, the pits of freezing depths. Have you decided what to do with me, Queen Aurelia? Will you have me whipped? Whipped? We won't have you whipped. Have you considered if I could perhaps stay? I can be useful. Back in the chapel, I helped with sick. I'm surely not as skilled as Dr. Finnan or perhaps the witches, but I would be happy to help and I can learn fast. I can't go back to Atana. I'm not welcome there. I can help tidy up. I'm a priest. A strict routine is nothing new for me. Are you good at spying? If I can just get something to eat, that would be far more than enough. An Italian priest begging me to let him stay with us. He would be useful. Why do you not want to go back to Atana? Why are you not welcome? I stole some artifacts from the chapel. I just wanted some extra food for my family. They must have found out and beat me up. I don't remember much more, I'm afraid. You had a family? I thought monks weren't allowed those. You can stay. We can find you some chores to do. Perhaps you could help with the petitioners. But do you really want to help the Queen of Winter and Death?
No.
Besides, you were still coughing up blood. Please forgive me for saying that. I wasn't thinking straight. You've helped me, and when you could have left me to die. I'll take that over what awaits me back in Atana. I'll do whatever it takes. Fine. Thank you. You won't regret this. I will serve your grace, is it? Yes. Last thing, what do they call you, priest? Mateo. Okay, Priest Mateo. Oh, wait, there's more people to talk to? Oh, it's probably just Julian. I'm having another wordless showdown with this tongueless fool. Is Marcel's camp real? You're not lying to us, are you? You really think this is going to work? You better not be leading us into a trap. I'll take full responsibility for him, Your Grace. Okay, well, man, I really wish I had saved that money. This has been... the game has certainly gotten tougher, and the clock certainly seems to be ticking in this moment. Let's see if we... Let's see what she's got to say. We're going to attack Kafka.
Anama.
Going to ambush Kafka soon.
Tunaka.
We have put together a plan, and with a little bit of luck, we'll be able to go back home soon enough.
Skana.
The kids will stay here with you. They'll take care of you.
Ala.
Stay warm, my dear. I'll see you soon. Oh, hey, so much, Sleepy. Thank you for the raid, Sleepy Witch. Welcome, welcome, raiders. What were you playing? Were you also playing some Yes or Grace? Is that how you found me? Or, we're deep into chapter 3, I believe. We're getting ready to raid Kafka. Things have not been going the best, but we're scraping by. Don't worry about the fact that our happiness is so low and the gold is so low. Thank you so much, Sleepy Witch. Welcome, welcome, raiders. I'm Friday. You're a little beach punk VTuber robot. Appreciate having you. Let me go ahead and we had some ads coming up. I'm just going to go ahead and snooze those so we can get a little deeper in. I hope you had a good stream. What were you playing? Yeah. Oh, we got another later that evening. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, nice. Wonderful. Yeah, I've been really enjoying the game. How deep in it are you? I'm just curious. I don't want to spoil too much, potentially, depending on how far you are in. Already what you're seeing on the screen might feel a little bit like spoilers, but I'm in chapter 3 at the moment. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Kami. Appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Oh, hey, and we just made our follower goal. That's exciting. Just got into chapter 5. Wonderful. I'm stoked. I'm hoping that I'll be able to beat chapter 3 today, but things have been going a little slower as all of my agents have been getting pretty terribly burned, and it's been making it really hard to both fill out petitioners and get the army ready to attack Kafka at the raid. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. I had just played the first game right before. I've actually got the VOD for my first game up on my YouTube, same name. And there were so many times where I was just like, I felt like I was genuinely losing hair over the stress of playing the first game. This one felt a little bit easier right up until this moment of the Kafka fight. When that dude, Marcel, shows up, or not Marcel, yeah, Marcel, shows up at your door and is like, it'd be fine if we stay, right? My heart sunk into my stomach, and things have not gotten easier since then. So I hope you enjoy silly voices, because I love giving the petitioners. I do like a full, I appreciate it. I appreciate the commiseration. You know, at least we're not alone in this. I hope you enjoy silly voices, because I love to give the petitioners really dumb voices, and I'm doing like a fully read playthrough of this. Just that's how I like to play these kind of like text-based games. But you know, I like to also keep an eye on the chat as well. Oh, who are we talking to? Okay, so it's not Rusalka. It's not our definitely still alive daughter. You seem to be getting used to us. The question is, will you get over it? I don't know. Hopefully. Oh, this dude. This dude's a lot. Hello, sir. Okay, you also don't have anything to say to me? No one's got anything to say to me. Are we gonna... Where's that terrible little man? Oh, here he is. He's just the head. You think one defeat means anything? This is not the end. One defeat of what? Okay, so no one has anything to say to me. Interesting. Am I supposed to go the other way? Was there an item on the ground that I missed? Oh, yep. Here's the little guy. You aren't asking for trouble. No. Okay. You spotted an item somewhere? Okay. It's not the floating dresser. Oh, it's this... a strip of linen. It's a handkerchief. Think I know what to do? Yes, I totally know what to do. 100%. We all know what to do with the spot of linen. Oh, I thought that would be yours. Okay, maybe it's the little demon boys? I get. Oh, no. It's apparently the Rusalkas. This handkerchief. Look at these beautiful patterns. Is this handkerchief yours? No, it's hers. Oh, right, the breakup. You know, you remind me of someone. Is there a chance your loved one was a woman? He's still wrapping his head around a middle child lesbian daughter. Are you out of your mind? This handkerchief was my best friend's. She killed me. She's the reason I lost my beloved Jan. How could she do this to me? I loved him so very much, and she drowned me in the lake. Cold, dark, deep. Oh wait, okay. I'm missing the metaphor a little bit here. So it's not really the middle daughter. Who's Jan? Who's this Jan lady we're just hearing about? I also lost someone close to me. I lost my daughter, you know? Yes, everyone knows. Okay, you don't have to be rude about it. I'm sorry it ended that way. It feels as if it were just moments ago. I reached for his hand, but it slipped away. He watched me from beyond the water's surface, and I'm slowly sinking into the void. I'm not sure it gets easier, but I'll say it. I know it's not a favorite around here, but it gets easier. I hope. He's like, I haven't experienced it yet, but I've heard this. It was an ad campaign in the mid-2000s. It's like my head aches and nothing makes it stop. Thoughts spiral endlessly. Darkness creeps into my vision. I'm exhausted, but I can't sleep. No matter how hard I fight, the void pulls me back. Tell me about it. It drags me down, whispering to submit. Capitalism, am I right? As if it tries to convince me that that it is comforting. That perhaps it's all right without the light at the end of the tunnel. That all I need to do is let go. And then the pain disappears. Forever. I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't know where we are or how to escape, but you truly seem shaken up. For what it's worth, I hope you get better soon. We can always talk about it if you want. Yeah, dude, she's trying to right now. Oh, Jan. My poor Janko. My poor Jinko jeans. Classic. Oh man, the happiness really needs to improve. But the taxes will increase until morale approves. Okay, let's see. We'll get just two supply to get 5 so that we can go and take on Marcel's army. Oh boy, this is filling up fast. Let's see. Bramble, monster, disaster, animal, labor, combat. So they're just kind of everything. We're just kind of dealing with a lot of everything. I do think Bramble, let's keep Velik paid and ready. Oh, we've got Mateo now. And we've got those resources that do plus 30 if an agent is insightful. So let's bring him into the game. He's also organized, which is great. Okay, that seems pretty good. He's not disciplined. I think we only have, yeah, only Vesa is disciplined. But saving that money so that we can have Mateo in here, that's really good. I think that'll let us earn some actually decent, like, plus food. These dried rations will be really good for building up the stockpiles that we need. And then we also need tools, right? Tools and, that's also plus 30 food, plus 30 disaster. We need stuff for training. Plus 30 disaster. A torch is plus 30 versus disaster? That's interesting. I'm going to... Let's invest in... I think... I'm going to invest in 1 sickle. 3 dried rations. And then... maybe... I could get either 3 hammers or 2 swords. Let's go with 2 swords. Well, let's see. That's It's actually the exact same amount of how much it adds to. Are we facing more combat or labor here? A little bit of both. Of course. Of course both. It's always something, isn't it? But we've got people who are better at labor. And so if we're running into combat issues, we'll want to send them with swords along the way. So let's get some of those. And then we've got 4 left. I think maybe let's save. Let's hold on to that last little bit of cash. Because I didn't realize we were going to need some cash sometimes. We haven't really run into that much poison. Getting the communal forge to decrease the price of tools will be honestly huge for like putting together these last bits of building our army and putting together supplies, which we're definitely going to do before the time runs out, and it's not going to be a disaster. It seems like we probably have until... Yes, no, I know, Audrey. Seems like we probably have about 3 more weeks before things get bad. Please speak with me so that we can send our agents to train the population. Time is running out and we don't want to go into battle unprepared. Oh, and as for the provisions, I think we could still put aside some more. Yeah, I know, man. Oh, the threat is up to 80. Yeah, we definitely only have like 3 weeks. Okay.
Ai?
Elena,
Ano?
you're back. How did it go?
Ima.
Tell me everything. I did it. Well, I guess. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm trying to wrap my head around it all. Well, did you get accepted or not? The institute was huge and absolutely beautiful, so very intimidating. But your advice really, with the face cloth, really helped. I forgot that we basically just told her to put a paper bag on her head and then sing like that. I'm sure the acoustics were great. I went up on stage, performed in front of the judges, and I honestly don't think I could have made a sound without your help. They said they'll write to me soon, and they'll let me know if they want to accept me for further classes. Of course, we'll keep an eye out for any letters. You should get some rest. We've got busy weeks ahead. You might die in battle. You know, we'll see. She's upgraded now. I wonder what her upgrade does. Our hunters were attacked, Your Grace. They were stalking deer when it happened. Poison arrows, 2 in the arm and 1 to the thigh. They must have stumbled into Villa's grounds. A woodland demon doesn't take kindly to strangers. The wounded are in bad way, Your Grace. Yeah, let's treat them. We've got... He's so good at this, right? And... Okay. So we've got plus 40 for Mateo, who's insightful. And then if I use this medicine, we can get just over the bramble, right? And then... Does just going through the poison me? Or will he get poisoned? It seems like no. It seems like you have to land in the poison. Let me see. Let me see if there's a way that I can get this kind of like... No, I don't think so. I think that was probably the best approach. Sometimes you got to game this system just a little bit. Okay. And then, so if he lands here, he will get poisoned. That's what we're seeing. And the poison spreads at that point. But if you skip over it, it doesn't happen. Okay, so the question is... Oh, you know what? I could use this wine, just get right over the edge, and still have Mateo. Yeah, excellent. Let's do that. I forgot that I had this wine. Incredible. You love to see it. Here, take this wine. That'll help. Could be Villa, but raiders are more likely. Stay away from the woods either way. You'll be alright for food while they recover. The game is sparse, but Your Grace, but we'll make do. Just please get our people right. Our families need them. Oh, we got a hammer. That'll help. Our priest said the early cold is a bad omen. I thought the snow was delayed. It is the wrath of the old gods now that we have lapsed our worship. Some of us are working on restoring the old temple in the forest. We've swept the altar and lit the candles, but more work is needed. Your Grace, please help us appease the gods of the land so they might bless us. I mean, yeah, the forest temple, we've always helped the people of the temple. right? We've got pretty good stuff for this too. I mean, not combat. Yeah, this seems... I don't think this is a scam. I feel like that would be a little wild, right? Yeah, no, this feels real. So let's put him to work. Let's get... Velik is pretty good at this. Mateo's pretty good with this. And then... So 1 tick of each, and then the hammer, right? Wait, that's surprising. Oh, why? Oh, and we can use food for this. I wish I could use herbs for this. I've got too many herbs. Would love for my happiness to go up. Honestly, would love a Kingdom Deceiver to reject and get some extra happiness. Your efforts are appreciated. I hope this will aid you in your work. We know the royal family of Davern is beloved by the old gods. Yeah, we did help them a lot in the first game, so... We will display the image of king and queen in a sacred place. Thank you, your grace. Okay, please tell me that you're a little... yeah, please tell me that you're a scammer. Your grace, I will be brief, for I fear we're not alone. For days, I've lived with an awful sense of unease, as if somebody has been following me. With each passing moment, I feel like getting closer. And with it, something terrible approaches. Have you heard of a general anxiety disorder? I don't think... This doesn't feel... I mean, I don't think it's real, but the worry is real, right? I wish we had some good stuff for espionage. But... Oh, look at how much that fills up the prosperity. Absolutely. Need that. Part of me wants to go all the way up to the gift, but we don't have any good items for that. I wish we could find items in the world around. You're right to ask for help. One must trust one's intuition. Okay. Not just paranoia? Okay. Thank you, your grace. They say I'm crazy, but I just know something's not right. Sure. You know what? Good on you for trusting your gut. And, like, speaking up. We got an ad in 1 minute, but before then, let's do the Marcel's camp bit. In the dim light of dawn, choked by the fog, Jacob moved like a ghost through the camp, the cold biting at his skin. The thick mist allowed him to approach Marcel's encampment unseen. As he navigated the maze of tents and soldiers, he found crates filled with dried foods and swiftly mixed a dark, thick mixture into their supplies. Jacob vanished back into the fog, his presence unnoticed, leaving the soldiers none the wiser to their impending peril. Incredible. Thank you so much, Yakub. Yakub the goat. Hey, he's back already. Your grace. Okay, you're just... You're just hanging out? Okay. You're just standing here to say job well done? Incredible. Let's see. Oh, no one's got anything to say to us. They expected us to be done with the this chapter by now, I think. Oops. I did not mean to sit back down, but actually, let's talk to Audrey. Hey, Audrey. We got a few things to do. Let's train a levy, shall we? I feel like at least 20 agents feels like it'd be kind of vital. Oh, we don't really have much in the way of... I thought we were able to use tools to train the levies. Put the Chevy to the levy, but the levy was dry. Okay, so it's just... Okay, that's rough. I really thought we could use, like, combat stuff there, not just tools, but okay. You know what? 40 is better than 20. That's what they all say. It's double, you know, so that's pretty incredible increase. I have more provisions for you to set aside. Do I? Oh, this is where the combat stuff and all of this goes. Yeah, let me give you 20 of these provisions. Provisions for battle. Dried rations. It's 3? I'll have them packed up and sent out for our ambush site. Okay. Do we think... give him one more? Or hold... I'm gonna hold on to more still until next week. Just in case they come in handy for, more petitioners. But, okay, good to know that that's where the tools are used, is they are used in the supply kit, essentially. No one has anything to say to me. So I think we're just going on to the next week, are we? What's Mateo got to say? Nothing, it seems. Hey Stan, how's your crush going? Come on, give me the tea, Stan. I feel like we completed his little quest, but, you know, we know that the crush is still happening, and we haven't gotten any resolution on that. Better see to the petitioner. There's... oh! He was a I don't know that I would call him a petitioner in this instance. Even though I'm blanking on his name at the moment, a very queenly thing to do. The deed is done. Give it time and Marcel's men will drop like flies. Those who survived will not be able to raise a sword, let alone fight. If this is not proof we can trust Julian, I don't know what else would be. I say we should let him serve you. We will need all the help we can get. Wait, is Julian gonna become an agent? I mean, he'd be good at espionage. He tricked us.
Noma.
Let it be as you say. We shall speak with him in the council chamber. I will say, he tricked King Eric more than he tricked me. Because as soon as the wall collapsed, and they were like, we already found another master builder. I was like, did you now? He just happened to be standing around when the wall collapsed? That's convenient. It was a little sus. Marcel's camp was not a ruse. Do we know that it was Marcel's camp? They said the fog was so heavy. Do we really know?
Ghana.
So you've led us to the enemy's camp.
Kinama.
You have proved that you hold some value.
Kimona.
I wonder if there's anything else you know that could be of use to us. Do you want to become a royal agent?
Niona.
We could use every hand we can. Or we could... yeah, okay.
Luna.
That was the sentence. But can I really trust you? Sounds like a Muppet. I appoint you as royal agent. I mean, I'll do it. We need someone good at espionage. You better not make me regret this. However, I do worry if others will share my sympathy, so to speak. You are an usurper, after all. That is true. But maybe with some time, the others will also learn to trust him. You have a way with people, I'm sure they will follow your lead. For now, just make sure he's under my command. Okay, so you two will need to work together at the same time. I'm watching you, Julian. You scoundrelly, rascally prick. Oh man, our happiness is so low. Oh boy. Oh. It's tough out there. I'm just gonna fill up on gold, and I'm gonna one little happiness to top us off, huh? Because 61 gold is pretty good. Wow, everyone sure does. Traitor, -20 when paired with any agent unless combatant is used. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, resourceful, +10 versus disaster seems very useful. What do we have on the... We have illness, disaster, combat, monster, labor, fire. Of course, fire. Of course, fire. Who are we gonna get? Disaster, illness. I mean, it just seems wise to have Elena ready to go, right? Even though Julian +30 is very good. +10 versus espionage is so helpful. But we don't have any espionage on the horizon, it seems. At least according to the rumors. I don't know how accurate the rumors are. Who all is a combatant? It's Jacob. Jacob's the only one. Yeah, okay. I think we want Elena, right? For the disaster, illness, weather. Yeah, disaster. Yeah, disaster and illness. And then we want something for labor, monster, combat. So let's get Elena. Who's good at disaster, monster, combat? When sent first, plus 30 versus combat is very good. Disaster, labor, combat. Vessa's very good. Vessa's very good, but only has 2 ticks. Versus Velik, who's less effective, but technically has a higher cap than Vessa. Also costs a little bit more. Agent is disciplined. Who's disciplined? Vessa is. Okay. So Stan doesn't get the bonus with Elena, so I'll either go Velik or Vessa. This is really tough. Efficiency plus 60 is so strong, right? So like maybe I heal her and get her working again. Oh, whoops, I bought the wrong heal. I bought a burn heal. I wish there was a refund button. I want my money back, please. I didn't read and it's your fault. Let's see. We want tools. We've got one thing versus water, right? I'm going to get a second water just in case. Oh, wait. We can pass the law, can't we? Oh, no. We're so close to being able to pass the law to make tools cheap. But we can't yet. Sturdy boots plus 20 tools. Whereas hammer is so much cheaper and is also plus 20 tools. I think let's get some hammers. Oh, we only have enough for one hammer. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I really shouldn't have accidentally bought that other thing that I didn't need. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everyone's gonna be good. Everyone's gonna be good. It'll be fine. The queen says every single night, laying awake, staring at the ceiling. Oh wait, we get just enough. I didn't actually use all of my money. Let's get one more hammer. Hammer time. Wait. Shit. Did I not repay Velik? He was totally tapped. Oh my goodness. Wait. Wait. He didn't have any energy on him. Let me just see. Your Grace, I was right. There's a plot. But you were right too. The food was the key. Wait, you already came back to talk to us about this. Alas, we didn't get her in time. The snake called for our accomplices. We're under attack. Oh no. Okay. Wait. Sorry. I have to save scum. I could have sworn that I paid Velik. I don't know. Yes, that was a genuine, honest mistake. I cannot handle that happening. I would not be able to survive a day with only one agent. That would not work. I could have sworn I paid Velik. Did I pay someone else instead? Or no, I was gonna hire Vessa. That's what it was. I healed and paid Vessa and then just didn't enlist her. That's... Oh, it's going great. My brain is clear, sharp. The mind of a queen who's not at all distracted by different things. Okay. Collect as many taxes as possible, please. Just all the money you have. Shaking down the villagers. Okay, now. And, you know what? Again, it was this other thing was an honest mistake, even though it was my fault. Probably train more soldiers. Okay. Do you know something I don't know? I'm gonna heal. Who do we think is gonna be the best at training soldiers? Yay! Hey, what's up, River? No worries at all. It's not a night that I normally stream. I'm just gonna be out of I'm gonna be out of town this weekend for a whitewater rafting trip, which I'm really excited for. But I you know, just it's taking up my Friday evening and stuff, so I kind of scrambled around my normal schedule. Things are not going super well. They're fine. We've helped the witch achieve her dreams of being a singer, and don't worry about if anything else is happening well. Yeah, whitewater rafting is super fun. I've done it a couple times in my life. Going to a river that I've never been to, though, and it's a really good time of the year to be doing it. The rapids are strong, but in a fun way. So what do we... Filling up the... Training the soldiers. What do we know about that, huh? What do we know that takes? Bessa's probably good at training, right? I mean, I know she can only be ticked twice, so maybe I should tick, like, somebody else. Like, Oleg. Seems like he'd probably be a good trainer, because he's organized, right? Oh, yeah, the homework is intense. I'm certainly not going to finish it this week, unfortunately, just because I'm going to be out for so many days. And unfortunately, I bit off a lot with that mech montage, so I've been going pretty slow as I learn to draw an entirely new style. It's like drawing in both like an anime style and like way more like action oriented is like a tough combo, right? Yeah, and so I'm not going to be able to finish just because I'm gone for a while. I've been working really hard on that stuff, but it's taken a while to get used to all of that stuff. Yeah, exactly. I totally feel you. You want to be able to do it, right? It's one of those things of like, it feels good to make that progress and feel like you're making your way and like taking the class seriously, which I think we all are. But it's just a difficult thing to find the time for all the time. And, you know, like when you're learning, it makes sense that things take extra time because your brain is kind of like processing a lot of different information and stuff. Your Grace, just a polite reminder that we need to train more soldiers. Please speak to me so that we can send our agents to train the population. Time is running out and we don't want to go into battle unprepared. Okay, but also the happiness is only at 13, so if we disappoint more than 2 people, we won't be able to do the entire, like, we will get a game over. Okay. So it's going well. Let's see what we can do. Tools. It's just tools for this? You're kidding me. Well, next week tools are going to be cheaper, right? And we would have potentially 1 more week, right? Right? Let's see what's going on. If we need to save scum 2 weeks, maybe we do that later. We'll see. Your Grace, I was right. There was a plot. But you were right too. The food was the key. The cook was sent by the enemies to thin out our numbers. Alas, we didn't get to her in time. The snake called for her accomplices. We're under attack. I mean, he's good at combat. But we do... Man, how much does happiness go down if we don't help someone, right? We already helped this guy too, which is frustrating. That he's like showing up again, and it's like, bro, we already talked. Oh man, I really don't know. Do we think that what happens if I decline someone, right? Let's just find out. This is a little social experiment. How much does it go down by? It goes down by 13. No. Oh, and then threat is rising by 10? Okay, whispers of the king's illness continue to spread and doubt whether the king can truly take the reins in his absence. Meeting the people's needs has never been more crucial now that Davern's stability... Okay, the threat... Oh, the threat now goes up by 10 each week, I think. Or wait, no, or is it going to spike by 10 immediately? Yeah, it spiked by 10 immediately. Okay, we're screwed, I think? Wait, I genuinely don't know how to navigate this. Because, like, I need to spend all of my agents on keeping people happy, or the stress is going to be super high. Or... Oh, whoops, I quit the game. I got so stressed out, my brain was like, nope. I don't know how to handle this. This is the genuine... Like, I'm like, wait, without the agents, without the soldiers, I'm going to, like, fail just a slightly later. Yeah, oops. I guess I don't have to deal with this. I don't know how to thread this needle. I felt like I've been doing pretty well, keeping my, like, agents, like, working and stuff. Oh, man. This might even be tougher in this moment than the first game. I feel like overall, things had been going easier until this. If I was a little bit higher level and was able to get the cheaper tools, I feel like things would be a lot easier. I don't know how to navigate this. Do I just work with... Because I would have to pay to work with Jacob, but that costs 35, which is so expensive. So I spent all that time and resources getting the lion, and then the lion has not been helpful at all, which is bothersome. Okay, monster illness, labor combat. I do think we still need the witch. And then maybe Velik. Maybe we do actually work with Velik instead of Oleg or Vesa. Or maybe we heal Stan. I don't know. This is really tough. Oh, if anyone has suggestions, now would be the time of how to navigate this. Like, do I just try and get up all my soldiers right now and just go attack? Is that what I do? Is that the play? What if that's what I do? Hear me out. This is gonna get a little crazy. But what if we just raised... I would have to reload a third time because I would need that money that I just paid the witch. So, okay. We're gonna get a little crazy. This one's getting wild. I've never reloaded one of these games this much. Certainly not on stream, but also just like, that's not typically how I play games. But we are backed into a corner right now. I don't know how we're gonna be able to navigate this. Am I too far gone? Am I gonna get a game over? Okay, I think what I do, right, is I pay Jacob. I enlist Jacob and Julian to work together. I unlist Velik. I unlist Mateo. I don't think we don't have enough money for anything. I'm at negative 31 right now. Save our agents for... I don't think... Because that one that we were getting, like, stuck on, where they're like, oh, the people poisoned us, is just like, I don't think we would be able to deal with that combat-wise. We might be able to deal with it with Jacob and Julian, who are a good pair together. But then I think we need as many ticks as we can of labor and tools. Do we have anything that's better at tools? Okay. I think this is our best shot. The fact that we didn't get that final level up to make tools cheaper has been brutal. I think we might just train the agents right away and deal with what we have. Because we're at 88. If we train our agents and leave tonight, then even if we fail our citizens, then we'll still have enough like stress to deal with 1 week, I think. If we go basically to the fight right away. So, we need to train the agents. It's time. I wish I had more tools. And I'm not just talking about Julian, but it takes so many tools, and it's like, tools are just hammers and boots. That's wild. Oh, and that leveled us up. Oh, I forgot that we got experience for that. I should have leveled up last week. Oh, dear. This is why you watch, right? Because for pro gaming moments like this, where I'm just so good at the game. Let's see if we get any items from them. Combat. Literally 1 tick of Jacob and 1 sword is enough. But what if we just use, what if we send in this like a Zelda 4 Swords adventure? Yeah, that will work. And no one will get bloody. So yeah, maybe items is the way. Should have known that there's more to this. Just make her pay for all the lives she took. It'd be my honor. She was right under my nose, and I let those boys down. It's the least I can do. I would love for one of these to be a faker, right? I come from the temple in the forest, which we recently restored thanks to your grace's faith and mercy. Great, and you're gonna give me like 60 men to fight with? We display an image of the royal family by an altar now, and it has brought us an unexpected blessings. During the renovations which you funded, we discovered a cache of ancient gold hidden beneath the floor stones, and you're giving it to us? All of us believe this bounty is a gift from the gods in the honor of our king and queen. Please allow us to share some of it with you to show our thanks. Oh, that was just 3 gold? So that was... From the way she talked, I thought it would be more than that. Can't the happiness go up, please? Your grace, please. The snow fell so heavy on our barn roof that it's collapsed. There may still be animals trapped in there. Begging your urgent help, your grace. We don't have enough people to move the debris. Labor, food. Do we have anything for food? No. Oh wait, we do have food, but kind of need that. Oh, we're probably going to need to take a hit on the happiness, I think, unfortunately. And then that's going to peak the stress. So, as much as I really don't want to just spend all of my agents' energy on raising the levies, I think that's exactly what we have to do. I'm sorry, man.
No,
hey, at least the happiness only went down by 10. So we haven't spiked our stress by 10. We believe all lives are equals, but I suppose you do not. No, I mean, there's a war on, man. All right, let's just train them up. Let's train them up and figure out what's happening. This is what we have to do. Okay. And then, so 2 ticks of Jacob will get us up to our 4 out of 5. At this pace, we'll have enough soldiers to take Grevno back. Excuse my poor sense of humor, but this won't be enough. But it will perfect our current plans nonetheless. Wait, is that all we need for our current plans? We just needed 80? He's saying we need 100. Okay. How many? I can get just up to it. Just up to it for the soldiers. I think our agents trained as many soldiers as they could. Amazing. Okay. Let's put aside what we can for provisions as well. Right, I can't even use my my agents for this. I'll have them packed up and sent to our ambush site. Okay. Great. And we can tick the final one of this too, I believe. We can. So what if we don't even talk to these petitioners? Right? We've got everything set here. So, if we just walk away from these two, no problem, right? I can't believe how stressful this specific week has been. I had to play that perfectly. I mean, and they're still likely to fail. The Jantar River, normally a serene and beautiful sight, can be treacherous this time of year. If I just don't talk to the petitioners, their problems can't be my problems, right? If I just ignore the common people, surely none of their issues will come to me. As Kafka struggles to build his roads in these tough conditions, a surprise attack is the last thing on his mind. With all the levies and provisions we have gathered, we are sure to crush Kafka's forces. Warning, this will progress the game and you won't be able to return. Oh no! Whatever will we do? The queen is hiding behind her throne. So if we just don't talk to them, then we've done it. I cannot believe that worked. I should have done this from the very beginning. Woo! Later that evening. Just who cares about the common folk? The two people are still standing in the room. The queen's like, no. I'll be right back. Don't worry about it. And they're just still waiting there. It's midnight. It's a full moon. Remember, we send men onto the river, and as Kafka's army approaches, we lure them onto the thin ice. Excuse me. Once they're on the frozen river, the rest will attack from behind, making sure they can't escape. We have gathered enough soldiers, but we will still rely on your skill, strength, and wits. Just because we have the numbers doesn't mean things will go easily. What? The queen is right. Don't underestimate the enemy, even if we have the leverage. As for the provisions, we have managed to gather enough tools to help us once the fight breaks out. We're expecting snow and harsh conditions. Oh, that's why we needed the hammers and stuff. But don't be afraid. Weather affects the enemy just as much as us. With the element of surprise, we have the upper hand. If everything goes according to plan, the battle will be over before we know it. Listen to our queen, and I'm sure everyone will make it out alive. Right. Get some rest, everyone. We march at dawn. The petitioners are like, so we're just... Should we sleep here, or... Chapter 4, Snowfall, they said the thing! Here we are. I don't know how I feel about this. We've prepared the best we could. An army of 100 will be more than enough to face this enemy. You know, they say that, and I'm highly suspect. 40 men are already waiting at the river. We will use them as bait. The remaining 60 are awaiting orders in reserve. We will use them to push back Kavka's men into the Jantar River once they get close enough. We have all the supplies we could gather. Bandages, potions, balsams. What's a balsam? I thought that was a wood. This will certainly give us an edge once the fighting starts. We have, perhaps, enough agents to be able to pull this off. Do we not have every agent possible? Are there other agents we could have gotten? All we need is a little bit of luck. Or was I supposed to charge the agents up?
Go.
Thank you, Audrey.
Anama.
Snow is finally here, huh? Certainly helps to hide the river from sight, Your Grace. Speak to me when you're ready to start. Otherwise, feel free to get to know the environment. Oh, the stress did not go down to 0, huh? I mean, I suppose that makes sense. 26 honestly seems like a baseline, a surprisingly low baseline stress for being at war. At your service, Your Grace. I like that these two are standing next to each other. Maybe that, a little something's happening. Morale is good and spirits are high. You two have a little pre-war confession, maybe? I'd better stretch. I wouldn't want to pull a muscle in the critical moment. I pray for your swift victory, Your Grace. Yeah, would there be other agents that I could have had through this whole time? It kind of feels like there's space for it over here. I wonder. I fear neither beast nor man, Your Grace. I trust we're in good hands. Also, I dig Queen Aurelia's, battle look. With the pauldrons and the chainmail and stuff. This is a sick-ass dress. I remember my first battle, Your Grace. I wasn't half as prepared as you are. I have a good feeling about this. I mean, you say that, and I feel like saying that is going to make things so much worse. Oh, no. Right? Like, we're kind of in the position of power here, whereas in previous Yes, Your Grace battles, we've always been the underdog, and the people with the overwhelming firepower have always come out on top, so I have my doubts about how things are going to go. They won't know what hit them. They might see our faces right before they fall into the ice and drown. I assume that was a vote of confidence. What's this little 40 above? The Jantar River. We're far from home. Let's hope the river is frozen well enough to hold our men until Kafka's army reaches it. Yeah, the music's been a banger every episode. It's really funny though, if you listen to this soundtrack, all of these songs are the low-key moments of those songs, and then pretty much all of them break out into screamo, Norwegian death, black metal, which is not what I expected. But they just took the low-key moments of this song and used that as the backing for this game. Do not worry, Your Grace. Jacob, Stan, and I will guide you through this battle. There are women here too, Audrey, who have seen battle before. You just have to make the final calls. Should we send out the bait and lure the enemy in? Let's begin. I'm ready. Send the signal to start. You've picked up the provisions, Your Grace? Wait, make sure to do that. They're left just out of the tent. Oh, right. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, we... Not me spitting a big game about Audrey's misogyny.
Oh yeah.
And then immediately not knowing about the provisions. Wait, why is it not? Oh, that's just saving? Oh, picking up the provisions. These are the crates of supplies. I should take those. Love to get swords and shovels. Wow, that's a lot of shovels and bows and arrows. Okay. Oh, that's how we're gonna do this, huh? This is going to be a series of situations just like the petitioners, and these items are going to help us through it. I see. So it was good to make these boxes of supplies. Jacob, Stan, and I will guide you through this battle. You just have to make the final calls. Okay, yes. Let's begin now. Thank you, Audrey, actually. Your Grace, we have the numbers. Our scouts are confirming Kafka has 100 men at their camp. It looks like everything is going to plan so far. Okay, so we have the exact same... We have an equal force. We need to send one of the agents to guide the men at the river. Assign someone who's a good leader and is trusted by our men. Speak with the agent you think is most suited, Your Grace. I mean, that's Stan, right? They just defined Stan. Everyone else is like newer. Stan's been around. Stan knows the soldiers. I will make sure our men at the river hold the formation. Go. You know what to do, Stan. Stan the man. I think there's movement in the camp. The 100 dudes there? Wow. Sure are. Okay. Oh, hi, Audrey. Come on. A little further. I really hope they don't... Are they stopping? Are they going to shoot fire arrows at us? Only half of them move forward to the river.
No more.
They know something's wrong. We need to cut them off before it's too late. If they retreat now, we won't get another chance to defeat them. Send someone strong, fearsome, not afraid. Oh, I mean, that's Oleg or Vesa, right? I feel like someone fearsome is Oleg or Vesa. Literally, Oleg's whole deal when we first met him was that he had beheaded an enemy. Say the word and I will hit them with full force. There is no getting past my axe. A word, Oleg. Good to have you on our side. I almost feel sorry for them. Hopefully that will do it. I agree. Let's see how the situation is progressing at the road. I feel like Vesa also would have been a good choice for that. I mean, honestly, Velik shooting them at arrows from behind, like if he flanked them, could work all right, but one agent alone is not going to stop half the army. We need to send a part of the reserve with them. Let's send... You have 3 opportunities in total to send out some men from your reserve. That's good to know. I think I'm gonna send out 20. That's kind of what I was feeling already, even before that info. I mean, 30 plus Oleg gives him a real fighting chance, though. 30 plus Oleg could do work, but 40 are already on the river, meaning we only have 60 to work with from the reserve. I don't want to send out half the reserve right away. So, I think let's do 20. Okay, Road Davern 20, yeah. That should do it. What's the word? Your Grace, the fight at the river has broken out. What are your orders? Of course, on my way. I'm going back and forth. I mean, I guess that makes sense. We have to be able to view the war from different angles. Fight. 40 versus 50. Okay. Wait, where's the reserve? I guess they're behind. While we were busy figuring out how to cut them off, the rest of Kafka's army made an advance at the river. Without orders, we will sustain heavy losses on that front. Don't worry about exhausting your agents. Their points will replenish after each fight. Amazing. Love to hear it. All kinds of wounds, however, are a different story. Avoid them at all costs. Eric has led men in much worse conditions. Yeah, we had like 200 versus like 2,000 once. I can do this. Your agents are skilled fighters. Position them on critical hits to deal extra damage to enemy soldiers. Okay. Oh, would love to position Stan on that, but I wonder how I do that. I think here we do... We need plus 20 at the moment. So I know... Oh, plus 50 if effect is fire. I would love to save that. But we don't get the critical hit for landing on the... on it with an item. So if I do this, we get the crit. I see the little plus there. So let's do that. I would love to save that bow and arrow, but you know what? Let's give Stan a crit. Tell the men to stand firm together and pass these orders to them. With the speed of the wind. Okay, what's next? There's like a weird... Oh, there's a little guy running down there passing on the orders. Okay. Your Grace, the road! Yeah, we did only send 20... Well, we sent 21 men down there. Please. It's rude to not count Oleg. Is that Kafka himself? He's running with his men back towards the camp. Let's send someone after them. Someone who is cunning as Kafka himself, to make sure he is found. Someone who's good at tracking. Oh, cunning as Kafka himself. Honestly, sending... Yeah, exactly. Oleg is like 20 men at least, 100%. Oleg is 1v1 me, bro. Like, turned into a person. Hunting would be good, but also how funny would it be to send Julian after him? But I don't think that would work if, because Julian takes a minus if he's not paired with the other man, whose name I'm forgetting. I'm so bad with names. There's so many of them. Let's send Velik. He can run, but he cannot hide. I'm certain I can find this coward if you give me the chance, Your Grace. You've never let me down before, so go on, Velik. Sounds like this is the task for you. I need to speak with my advisor. I think it's so funny that they call him the advisor, because Audrey could die in the first game. Your Grace, how many men do we send with the agent? Let's send... Let's send 20 more men, right? Let's do 20, 20, 20. That feels right. I mean, that's maybe hedging my bets a little, but that should do it. But it does feel right. Your Grace, our soldiers at the river and the road are struggling. We need to send orders. Time is of the essence, Your Grace. You can't send orders to both places at the same time. One will have to wait. Oh no. Please take current forces at each location into consideration. The front that awaits your orders for longer is sure to take losses in the meantime. Okay. That means we probably have to pay more attention to Oleg at the moment. Because here, I believe Stan has a slight number advantage. He's at 38. Why can't we send orders to both? We don't have enough soldiers to do that? Audrey, you go. Focusing on the road will definitely mean more losses at the river. Are you sure? Yes, right now, that's the numbers that make sense. Okay, and it only dropped by 3, which is not too bad. The road definitely under construction is likely to introduce additional challenges to our men. I see it's all filled with brambles. Dang it, we don't have Velik. We can manage. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, let's cut through. And then he gets there. He won't. Luckily, we do have scythes. There's no critical hits to be gotten. But could I... I'm a little curious. What would happen if I got a bonus? I would have to use a lot of items to get a bonus, though, so it's probably not worth it. Okay, yes, that's the move there. Ensure that these orders reach them. Tell them to use the scythe that we've been using. You're telling me Oleg can't just trample some brambles? Can't trample? Heck yeah. We go! Whee! I love their little battle cries. I mean, we're winning at the moment. What's going on over here? Yeah, see, we're at 35-35, equal footing. I wonder if you lose everyone here if you lose your agent. Our men at the river need help. As the battle carries on, it's harder for us to keep our men alive. If we're not careful, they are likely to meet their demise. I'm thinking. Ooh. Your men are fighting on the battlefield. Placing your agents on demise effects will result in additional soldier losses on your side. Okay, luckily, I can hop right over that. So these are little skulls here. But Stan the man has got a plan. Honestly, 2 ticks at the Stan is more than enough. Part of me wants to get the bonus, right? But I feel like we should save our items for moments where, like, there's no other way to get through these, like, difficult moments. And right now, let's, like, play it a little safe.
Eva.
Pass these orders to them. Yes, Your Grace. It's so funny how long it actually takes for them to get down there. It makes sense. It would take a lot longer in reality. The fire. Oh boy. Over by Velik? No. Here on the construction site. Fire and brambles are a deadly combination. We have to send someone to help. There's no time for personal quarrels, but you have to consider who will work best together on the field, Your Grace. Good point. Well, Oleg. Let's see, that's... No, who do we send down there? Yeah, that's Oleg is down there. He no longer has the, like, anti-witch philosophy that he had before, and she's good at dealing with disasters. So I think that's probably the move. Ointments, herbs. I think I can help here, Your Grace. Heal who you can. You can do this, Elena. Yes, I believe I can be of use here, Your Grace. Our reserves are getting thin, but we need to support our agents. Right, let's send. I mean, let's send 20 reserve then. If, I will say I'd probably only send 10 if I didn't know that if Momo hadn't said that we would have 3 opportunities in total. But, you know, I think now's the time. Send in the men. Let's roll.
Anna.
I would have saved some in the reserve of the reserve, but I play these very cautiously. So maybe, you know, I think this is time. Yeah, I would totally have thought that there would be another opportunity after this with how many agents they're having me send out and stuff. It does feel like, yeah, I on one hand, I wish the game made it more clear. On the other hand, it's like, well, it makes sense that you're not operating with full information in like a massive battle like this. And so like sometimes you might hold back your men when you're not supposed to. Are those banners blue? It's a Tana. Oh, great, of course. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. We need to send someone to help. Okay, well, you know who can crush through any enemy reinforcements that stand in her past, or stand in her way. They must have been patrolling the area. How else did they get here this fast? Wait. Hold on, let me see if anyone seems confident. How confident are you, Jacob? We should have expected Kafka would not be alone in this fight. Let me make an example out of them, Your Grace. I mean, that seems... He seems more confident than Vesa, I'll say. Let's give it to him. He's also really good at combat. So in the areas where they're outnumbered, which is what this is going to be, That'll be very good. Our men in the field need you. Ooh boy, yeah, that's 20 to 50 is a little rough. Fierce battle has erupted across every battlefield. We're getting overwhelmed. We need your orders on all fronts, Your Grace.
Ga.
I've got this. Okay, we definitely need to handle the 2050 first, because otherwise that'll be a slaughter. Focusing on the camp will definitely mean more losses at other remaining fights. Are you sure? Yes, we've got the men to spare, at least somewhat, on the others. Not here. Donnie's here, and they brought poison? Oh, I'm glad I have a face mask or two. Oh, look at this. Jacob just running through the poison, no problem. Are you kidding? Let's get that bonus, Jacob. You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why I wanted him on the team. I don't even need Velik here. Oh, I'm glad I chose him for that. Wow. Relay these orders quick. Just tell Jacob to go absolutely nuts on them.
What?
Already on it. Tell him to go hog wild. Don't hold one back. Dude is gonna go ham. Yes, this part of the game is really fun and so refreshing from handling the petitioners. I totally agree. Especially with how many repeat petitioners I got. Like, I like that they had a bigger variety, but the repeats really broke immersion at a certain level, unfortunately. And I had so many of them. Let's see, 35-15 can wait as well. 30-30, let's handle the equal match. Okay. Hello, Audrey? Hello. You're taking your time, huh? Uh-huh. Focusing on the river will definitely mean more losses at the other fights. Yes, I'm aware. We've got a lot of people. It doesn't look great. River fight charge. Okay, let's not land. Let's use one sword, I think, or one. Yeah, let's use one sword here and one stand. Oh wait, if we use this, if we use another sword or a shovel, we can land stand on a critical hit. Minus 19 on the bonus crit. Absolutely, that's the move. That fight's almost over now.
Eva.
Tell him to whack him with a shovel. Make their face flat. The classic old stand 1-2. Oh man, we're wiping the floor with these two. Okay, it's still not... The 20-41 is still pretty rough. We'll see about that. But we're doubling... If we clear up any of these fights, I wonder if we can then send the reinforcements over. Brambles and that damned fire. Okay, let's see. Combat, hold the line. There's no... I don't think we have anything that can stop fire, unfortunately. Oh, and heal fire. Okay. Though, I don't know if that'll actually work here. Oh, we do have one watering can. So that'll probably save our life, honestly. Let's get her up. She's going to... And if we can use the watering can, we'll prevent one fire wound. That's ideal. Oh, wait. But then that'll tick him. Okay, so we'll need her first, then him, and then the water. And that puts her just out of reach of the fire. Whew, close.
Evo.
Let's see the little man run down. The tiny little ant. Relaying my orders like the good little peon. Wow, he's running fast. That dude's booking it. I see why we got him to relay the orders. Swift as the wind. Things are looking rough, but we're managing, Your Grace. What are you talking about? We haven't lost, like, barely any dudes.
Panama.
We're doing so good. This is hardly what we had planned. The river! It is cracked!
What?
We've lost men. Oh dear. We were doing so well over there. We need to...
Maka.
I know what to do. She's like, I'm gonna use the ice magic that I've been pretending not to have when everybody calls me Queen Marana. That was a little trick that I was doing.
Dolo.
We didn't lose that many men. I need to send someone to help. Okay. Yeah, who... We could have just said we need to send someone to help and not bring me all the way over there to send me back. I think Vesa... Oh, yes, she absolutely needs to have her Elsa moment. She's been pretending for so long, you know? Let it go. I'm Marana. And I'm a perfect singer. You know, I'm hitting those things note for note. Perfect. I can pull our men out of the water and make sure as Nav, I can put Kavka's men under the ice. I mean, that sounds great.
Shaw.
You know what to do, Vesa. Kavka's men won't know what hit them. It's funny that it's like the two agents that seem particularly like optional have not really come into play. Like Mateo and Julian, I feel like maybe they could have been helpful in different like situations, but so far it definitely seems like it's the main crew. Things are not looking good.
No.
No need to state the obvious, Audrey. Yeah, dude is a downer. We need to send orders to the riverfront. I mean, we're still outnumbering them like 3-1, so the ice has become slippery. I can see our soldiers struggling. Labor combat. Okay. Let's just... Whoop. I mean, perfect. And then... Boom. I wish I could... We're at 200% success. That's why you send in Vesa. That's why she's, you know, graduating from Stone Crusher to Ice Smasher. And absolutely doing work. That was the right person to send for that. Absolutely. I feel like figuring out which agents would be successful in which scenario has been really helpful. Or just like really fun, rather. All right. What's up next? What's up, Danger?
Anama.
How long is this battle going to last? I mean, we're kind of getting close to finishing off 2 of these fights, so... The snow is picking up pace. It will reduce visibility, but hopefully it won't get much worse than this. Audrey, what have we talked about jinxing things? We should aid our army at the camp front. Okay, we will do that. Where is the camp front? Over here? There's 2 dudes down here. Finish them off. Save the game. So I think we're doing pretty well.
Inama.
Okay, what was the camp front? Oh, they mean like all the way over here at the front of their camp, maybe? Oh, yes, we are very much at war. Honestly, we're kind of crushing it. In all of the other wars and battles, I feel like we've been underprepared. We were really underprepared, and then Momo was like, hey, you might want to ignore all of your petitioners and actually prepare for the war that's coming very soon. And it was like, oh, yes, right. I keep on forgetting about that. I forget that's the main point of this chapter. And so through just a little bit of save scumming, 4 times, we got our army prepped and ready. And now we're like ready to do work to the enemy army and have been pretty successful. Truly, Counselor Momo saving our royal hides, so much more helpful than Audrey. Audrey was like, hey man, we should do this. And Momo's like, no, literally, if you don't do it like this week, you will get a game over. And I'm like, oh, right. That's a thing that can happen. Thank you. Visibility is getting worse. I need to send someone to help. Save scumming is a strategy, and the queen is a master strategist. Absolutely. Listen, I'm a big fan of Dimension 20, like the actual play podcast, and Throughout all of the first season, Brennan the Game Master is constantly talking about the most powerful magic is chronomancy. The ability to control time, and what is save scumming if not chronomancy? We're just doing some magic. Oh, do we just... we need to send an agent. I'm not gonna send... No. He was immediately like, I hope that's not God telling me that we're on the wrong side. No, he's going to betray me in a second. However, what's his name is down there? Jacob. I always forget Jacob's name. It's so basic compared to every other name in this game. So I'm going to send Julian down there. And Jacob will keep an eye on them. You'd better not mistake foe for friend, Julian. Don't make me regret letting you join us. Yes, Audrey is very gentle parenting, but also a bit of like a doomer. Is like, well, we've had a good run, but we're fucked. It's like, thanks, dude. Yeah, I honestly voicing Julian's has been very fun. The battles Eric has fought in, they never go according to plan, do they? No. No plan survives the like meeting with reality. Sadly, things tend to only get worse. On the bright side, their numbers are waning, Your Grace. But so are ours. Not that bad. We've been doing pretty well. We need to send orders on all fronts. Okay. Let's definitely focus on this one where we're outnumbered 2-1. That's priority number 1. Focusing on the camp will definitely mean more losses at the other remaining fights. I know. You tell me that every time, Debbie Downer. It's fine. Frost is obscuring the view. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on. Ooh. The frost effect covers the satisfaction bar, obscuring your view. Harmless on its own, but tricky when combined with other effects. Oh. I don't think we have anything. Ooh, we do. We have and remove ice. Okay. Amazing. Wait, that's not... Oh, frost is not ice, apparently. Of course. Hopefully it's fine. Oh, I'm sure it's cool. Wait, what if we can avoid that? Let's get, like, Velik up first. Right to the edge of the poison. Yeah, Audrey is the character with high ranking but is going through a messy divorce and the stress of it bleeds into his job 100%. It's just like, man, can you just be like a little bit more positive, Audrey? Just believe in us a touch. Okay. Come on. If we go through the ice like that, then no one's going to get got. And then we can bring in Jacob. And then bring Julian in and get the bonus. So we're totally good. Pangolin, we did not summon battle bears. I just saw your comment. I'm so upset that we caught the lion. We have a lion. And we have not been able to use it for anything. What was the point of getting the lion? I avoided the ice by just cutting through it with the sword. Classic way to deal with ice. I'm sure we won't need those swords for anything else. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I love seeing the little guys run down. They run so fast. They take so long to get there, but once they do, they're bolting. We're getting closer to 1-1. You know? Spitting distance. Okay. 27-10. We might be able to take these guys down. Though everything's been -9, I feel like. Focusing the road will definitely mean more loss. I know, Audrey. I always go to read everything, and then I end up repeating the same thing over and over. The fire is going out. Okay. Great. Wait. I know I don't want to land on the skull. This is the toughest one we've faced so far. The fire and the bramble. Man, I wish I sent Velik down there. Okay. He's got plus 40. Oh, the bramble burns, so it doesn't matter. Okay. What if... Oh, plus the effect is fire. So, let's send Elena right to the edge here. And then we can take the bow and jump right over the fire. I forgot that was an issue. Or an item that we have. Amazing. And as much as I would love to be able to get into the bonus to like clear this fight in one, I think avoiding the fire is more pertinent. I mean, you would think that 25 people would be able to take out the remaining 5, but you never know. It's probably their best 5 guys, right? Their hero units, if this was like an RTS. Elden Ring lions had giant battle claws, and that's medieval too. Exactly, yeah. Let's put armor on our lion. It'll be sick as shit. No one ever listens to the queen. I bet Sidani would do that. She would figure out a way to add armor to the lion and ride it into battle. Hang in there. Yeah, there's 24 of them and 2 dudes. We'll be fine. I mean, look at this. And we get the crit. They get minus 15. Minus 19. Let's send the 24 to the other fights. I think it's time. Go and tell them what needs to be done. But it is funny that the fight on the ice happened and the ice never broke, which was like the whole point in the first place. Ah, yes! Look at that, Your Grace. We're getting the upper hand. It's too early to celebrate. Let's celebrate a little. Come on. We still need to secure the other funds. Audrey, put the whiskey away. It's too early to celebrate. He was just, I don't know if anyone saw that. He was just walking on the open air. Because like the way that the screen panned and his animation played, he was just like hovering over. Like he just Wile E. Coyote'd over that cliff's edge. It's very funny. We need to hang on a little bit longer. We're getting more... How much longer, though? The snows managed to put out the fire. I mean, great, but seems like the troops are still struggling. They melted snow turned to ice. Okay, we do have something. Let us send whoever's left. Yeah, man, get down there. I wasn't made for this, but then again, who was? I will do my best to aid the wounded, Your Grace. Yeah, that's... Run as fast as you can, Mateo. He just trips over his long robes in the ice. We're almost done. The snow is picked up once again. This isn't going to be easy. I mean, we're... Okay, the 20 did join the 40, so... Wait. I wish I could just send them over... You're telling me, like, nearly 50 people can't take the 5? On their own, without orders? Okay. The snow is fierce. Ooh, final push. The weather is not in your favor. Snowfall is a global effect, reducing points of all of your agents no matter where they land. Gross. Don't do that. Only at the end of the battle does Mateo drop the robe, revealing hiking Boomesk's muscled body and bossy health bar. Oh my goodness, yeah, it reveals that he's been the real boss all along. Okay, wait. It's funny that they're like, oh, the frost hides the status effects, but if you land on a poison, you still get like the poison look of it all. Yeah, this is tough. This Snowfall. Okay, I can protect Jacob from the poison. Honestly, let's get everyone in here. Into the bonus. Let's fill it up. Let's stack these boys. will be almost equal. Oh. It looks like you allocated more resources to this quest than you needed to. The extra resources will be returned to the back of your inventory. Very funny to get this, like, clear, like, tutorial message in Chapter 4 of the game, because I've never had extra resources. Wait, I had him do the face mask and he still got poisoned? Oh, come on. What's the point of the face mask? Unless I did that wrong somehow. Maybe I added it a section too late? Focusing? Yes, I understand how this works. We can absolutely destroy them. It's time to give them the business, as they say. Okay, all of them being combat, though, is tough because I have used basically all of my swords. I don't really care if he... if Mateo gets much of an injury, he'll be fine. Okay, cut through that bramble. That's the most important. And then send out Elena. And if we push her all the way up to the bonus... we won't lose anyone. Doing pretty well.
Evo.
Let them know our next move. I'll be there in a flash. He is running back. This dude's got stamina. Any gossip around the edgy daughter? Honestly, other than like, she was the one who freed the... Oh, we won on all three fronts. Amazing. Other than the way that she got broken up with, or she left her girlfriend and then expecting the girlfriend to chase after her, and then the girlfriend didn't and just let her go, there's been no updates since then, unfortunately. I think that was basically where that story was going to end at that chapter. We won on all three fronts. Come, we should head down and check the aftermath. I wanted to see how our people fared. We only lost, like, I want to say, like, 20 people around there, like, what we had to lose. And so the Battle of the Jantar River came to an end. We did it. Wow. From absolutely struggling to gather the resources we need to do that fight to, like, kind of obliterating that fight. I think one person got poisoned that whole time. One person got bloody. I'm surprised by how well we did, honestly. So we made it. Whew. I think we got them all.
No way.
Honestly, I think, even more than raising the soldiers, having all the items and prepped tools and stuff was the most helpful. Kafka's men truly took a beating. It wasn't even close. What are the losses?
No.
Ooh, win the Battle of Jantar River early. I got a little achievement for that. Looks like that's all of us.
Really?
Did a good job, Your Grace.
Why?
I don't think King Eric could have done it any better.
Yeah, baka.
We've won on all fronts. Not only did we sustain minimal casualties, all of our agents survived. Oh, so people can fully die, huh?
Hey.
Considering the circumstances, outstanding job.
Boy.
Kafka got away. I
I
tried chasing after him, but his men cut me off.
Una.
Forget about Kafka.
Na.
I doubt he will be causing us any more trouble.
Solo.
We drove him away and we don't have to fear him retaliating anytime soon.
Uvanana.
We should head back to our keep, get some rest, and perhaps celebrate.
Ana.
I want to see my kids. Watch us walk back, and the keep is absolutely taken. After an exhausting battle, Queen Aurelia and the royal agents made their way back to the keep. The snow still whipped at their faces, and the cold bit with fangs. It wasn't the weather that troubled her, though. It was the mess outside the gates. Oh, of course. Of course.
Baka.
What happened here?
Pula.
Sidani, Taimo, Az, are you hurt?
Bola.
Is your father alive?
Ini.
They took the prince.
Ashta.
Oh, I knew. It's all my fault.
Sa.
I should have done something, but I froze.
Sha.
You, what happened here?
What?
They came in. knocked me right out.
Utawu.
I heard one of them shouting, "This one has a tail."
Da.
That's right.
Na. Do
Kafka will pay a hefty price for that one, he yelled.
Kono.
Go after them, track them.
Sha.
Now!
To. Hiba.
They said, Marana brings snow and death. I ain't waiting around for that. It's time we set our own fate. They want Marana?
Aga.
I will give them Marana. Ooh, chapter 5. Chapter 5, Marana. I have heard that this game doesn't end super concisely like the first game. Like, it's clearly set up for a third game, which I'm a little worried about. Because, like, I want the ending to feel satisfying, because I'm worried. I haven't heard super much about how this game is selling, and I really hope that if they leave off on a cliffhanger that they are able to actually finish the finish the story. Yeah, Warlord Queen persona, absolutely. Like, lean into the, like, mythology that is, like, now swirling around you. Why only take the prince? Why not kill the king? Whoever came in here, I don't think they knew what they were, where they were or who was lying in that bed. They were probably looking for valuable things and the prince caught their attention.
Kanama.
It looks like your young prince has an interesting condition.
Sholo.
Queen Paloma is eager to find out more.
Funama.
Looters or not, I think this letter says enough.
Ina.
Kafka has my child.
Fula.
We can't let anything happen to the prince. King Eric told me about the prince's condition. Perhaps it's for the best if... You should tell them, Your Grace. Well, it's
Hana.
time to come clean. Yes, it's only fair that you know. The Prince, Ernest, has a tail. Child, the prince has a tail? How is this possible? Tail or not, we have to go after them. I don't know how I feel about that. The devil's tail? A tail like an animal?
Akono.
I knew something was wrong with the young one, but I never suspected.
Ba over.
Tail or not, at the end of the day, it's just a baby. Yes, it's Master Splinter. We've been over this. He's just developing his druid powers. It's true.
Mana.
Some time ago, I wished to have a baby boy so much I convinced the king to perform a ritual.
Lama.
I never thought what consequences it would bring.
Shanumaka.
We've been trying to find a way to get rid of the tail ever since. Now that we're all caught up,
Inamo.
I don't want to think about what they'll do to him.
Naka.
You know what they did to Lorsulia.
Noma.
I hope you understand why it's so important that we bring him back here immediately. Our men settled the campsite at Jantar River. Reports suggest Kafka has retreated back to Grevno Castle. We
Sawele.
can't possibly take Grevno back. We would need to lay a siege.
Dole.
We don't have the men for an operation of this scale.
Ulan.
Taking Grevno back is out of the question.
Lufugo.
I think it has been pretty clear we cannot count on any support from our old allies at this point.
Hana.
We are on our own.
Ula.
But we don't need Grevno, not yet.
Moka.
Why don't we just sneak into the castle and take the prince back?
Ganapona.
That way, once we're better prepared, we will be able to besiege Grevno without a knife to his throat.
Aga.
We have the advantage. We know the lands.
Manama.
We know our castle better than anyone. It won't be easy. We have reports of multiple patrols on the way to Grevno.
Olo.
Then we go through them.
Honoma.
We can fight them when they're separated like that. And once we take the baby back, then what?
Mana.
We need to find a new place to lay low.
Amikana.
Perhaps Jacob's wife's estate. It's closer to Grevno than trekking all the way back here. Of course, that's the least I could do for your family.
Kinama.
We've won the Battle of Jantar River,
Fula.
but the war is not over. We cannot let Atana win.
Aniona.
Stealth mission Solid Stan. Oh my goodness, can you imagine if all of a sudden it just became like a Metal Gear Solid featuring Stan, like slithering in, like knocking out dudes as they go, bring, and you just like crack their neck. I mean, Stan is so solid. He's so solid. He could absolutely take them out. It's a fight for every one of us, for our future.
Shanumaka.
You don't have to stay, but I ask you to help me fight for a better tomorrow.
Ga.
For Davern's sake.
Lama.
Elena, do you wish to carry on with your magic practices?
Ova.
Of course, Your Grace.
Ama.
Mateo,
Te mo boe.
you did give me shelter, showed far more grace than Atana ever did.
Nina.
Oleg, don't you want a place you can call home? I may be from Redovia, but you've shown me the kindness I've never seen before.
Naka.
Bessa, don't you want to fight for a better tomorrow?
Ga.
From a stone crusher to a royal agent, huh?
Why?
Besides, let's be honest here. You would all miss me dearly. Wink.
Ula.
Stan, it is your duty.
What do you want?
You are my queen. I will follow you even where Velis resides.
Ga.
Velik.
Boy.
Easy.
Ga.
Jacob,
Tawele.
you don't need to convince me, Your Grace.
Imo.
Julian, look what they did to you.
Jolo.
May Savrog keep us under his protection.
Ana.
We can do this.
Ibo.
We can do this together. Hey, you know what? Happiness is at an all-time high. It was never low. Don't worry about it. Everyone got exactly what they wanted last week. I'm sure it was great. Now we do have 0 prosperity. That might be an issue down the line, potentially. And oh, everyone's filled up except for like a little bit of poison, just a little bit of poison. Let me go ahead and heal our agents. And let's get, do we have rumors? Labor and equipment. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. If we're focusing on labor, then I think we want Vesa is really good for labor. So let's get her in there. And organize plus 10 versus labor is really good. But Vesa is disciplined, and Stan gets that really good plus 20 if an agent is disciplined. So I think we'll add him as well. All right. Mateo was a like a priest of Atana who stole a bunch of artifacts for his family to have a little bit more money, which I'm surprised that priests are allowed to have family in Atana, given his whole like monk aesthetic. And was chased down and stabbed and left for dead. We've healed him back to life, and now he works for us. He's not as good as I thought he would be at stuff. I mean, he's decent. He's good with illness and like labor, and he's got 4 ticks. So honestly, he's pretty good. But he's also insightful, which means that we can use supply packs with him and help disaster relief with that. All right, we don't have any money for items or tools. Oh, we've got a whole new set. Oh, you know we've got to wait until we can get an extra pair of hands. Having an entirely extra position for a royal agent seems so good. Plus 2 supplies per week, but minus 10 happiness increases the chance for illness quests. Interesting. The agents is just so good, and we're so close to leveling up. We gotta get that. That's too strong. That's like game-breaking strong. I'm sure the game won't get harder, right? To match that? Clearing out Kafka's garrison on the way to Grevno, then sneaking in to reclaim the prince. Are we truly doing this? What do you suggest otherwise, Audrey? There's no question about it. We are doing this. Very well, our agents certainly grew in confidence during the battle at Jantar River. If we're to train them further, I'm sure we could help them reach their full potential. I will add the associated costs with you, with your overview at the end of the week, Your Grace. Yeah, I feel like we've trained up everyone pretty well already, right?
Yeah.
You've done really well with this place.
Yeah.
I never kept it that tidy. Wait, are you the former lady of this place, and now you're coming back to reclaim your keep? That's, I mean, understandable. Oh, our agents could learn to go even further beyond Plus Ultra. Interesting. Excuse me?
Go.
Do you know where you are?
Why?
I'm not here to pick a bone with you.
Rene.
It's someone else I'm after. Who? Who's this man? Ah, Lady Rosa. There you are. Come, follow me. Who's Lady Rosa? What are you two doing here? Why are you in my home?
Muna.
I'd better see what that's all about. Yeah, truly. Who were those two people who just walked through? We don't have any guards?
Anna.
A letter from Atana? Doesn't have Atana's seal, but as we have expected, things in Davern have escalated and can no longer be ignored. It has become clear that Eric, the murderer of King Talus of Atana, has been plotting to bring the whole world under his evil rule. He even brought the devil himself, a child with a tail. We need to end it right now. Paloma announced a reward to whoever can bring us this tailed devil. The entire royal family of Davern must be watched, but especially Queen Aurelia, who wants to bring you nothing but nightmares, cold, and death. Do not let Marana freeze your hearts. Yeah, more and more people are just sleeping over this like kind of ruined keep. The keep that still has one of the towers knocked over entirely. They say I bring nothing but nightmares, cold, and death. Very well. Watch me. I love the queen going into her, well, if they're going to paint me as a villain, then why do I try and play the hero era? Sitcom Castle of Funny Folk. That's a fun idea. It kind of reminds me of, I watched a show on Netflix that was all about like the plague, and it was a bunch of nobles that wound up at a castle for somebody to stay at while like the plague is going on. And I watched like 4 episodes. It was generally fun, but I don't know. It wasn't super landing with me. But I do like it as a concept. It's the boys, Your Grace. Artem and Nikola. Am I supposed to know who those two are? They were racing in sleighs. You know, some winter fun and such. I told them, you'll go flying, it's too steep. Well, they did. Shish, then whoosh, then crack. Into the lake they go, straight through the ice. Nikola and Artem? The ones who crashed in Noxing cart just some months ago? Those better not be the same boys. Your Grace, please scold them later. First, help me fish them out before they go numb from the cold. If you left to go get the queen when they're still actively drowning in, like, below 0 weather, I'm afraid those boys are not... I don't think they're going to be okay anymore. Luckily, you know, Vesa can handle it. Yeah, I remember Dave the Barbarian. That was a fun cartoon.
Maga.
I'm gonna go grab my tea real quick. I need to wet my whistle a little bit. All right, I'm back. It was being brewed during the last break, and then the break ended. I've got it now. Let me just take a little sip. But next time they do something stupid, don't bother coming here. You don't have to tell me twice, Your Grace. They pull away like that again, and I'll leave them there myself. Ooh. Alright, who's this man? Your Grace, I'm ruined. I was on my way to town for the trade. Took a shortcut over the frozen river like I do every winter. Except I packed my cart a little heavy this time, you know, to make more gold.
Why?
Sleep mode faulty, just staring. Yeah, it does go very blank expression. My eyes get so narrow in a way that, like, I can't even really do when the facial tracking is happening. I don't know why they get so narrow when I go, like... It's dead inside. Yeah, sleep mode is very funny. Just like pressing the little button on my face and going into sleep mode. How was I to know the ice would give? The whole thing went under. My goods are soaked. Vesa loves to talk about soaked goods. Oh, wait. Please help replace my humble stock. this dude, this seems fake, right? Like this is a scammer, is my thought. But maybe not. It's a thing where it's like he's probably telling, just looking at him, he's probably telling the truth, but do I really want to help him? You know? Do I have things that are plus equipment? And he just seems like such a... Yeah, I don't know. I do feel like he wants me to replace the goods, not... Oh, I could actually just like... Oh, I could almost get to the bonus. Look at how much that fills up. But I want to leave some help for Stan. Or for this last person. I'll help him out. I need the prosperity right now, really. Is really what it is. I need some money, please. Ooh, hey, and we leveled up. Okay, so that was real. This should fetch a decent price. Even if it doesn't sell, this will keep me plentiful for weeks. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, you know. Yeah, I definitely... getting that extra level up will then let me have an extra agent. Getting this prosperity will then get me the extra money. Your Grace, it's me, Stefan. Excuse me. Do you remember me, Your Grace?
Nama.
Stefan? Is that... Who's Stefan? I do not remember. Stefan Urkel?
Nana.
What happened?
Anna.
Eric said you were doing well. Oh, I am, Your Grace, I am. Forgive an old man a silly joke. Oh, he was pretending to be drunk. Forgive an old man a silly joke. No, I've left that, Stefan, in the past. In fact, I've quit drinking months ago. Why do you have a pumpkin under your arm, Stefan? That's why I'm here, Your Grace. There are others who turn to ale to numb the pain. A lot of them wish to stop, but it's hard to do without some help. I want to build a place. This dude wants to build a rehab center. That's honestly very noble. Where people like that could go and stay. Somewhere warm and comfortable, but away from temptation. I was once shown a great kindness, Your Grace. Would you help me do the same for others? Yeah. Honestly, that's a very noble cause. Stefan, let's do it. Yeah, my new thing is eating pumpkins while walking around. You know, pumpkin seeds is like a thing that they say. I have heard that crunching on seeds is a good thing to help, like satisfy some of those cravings. Oh, wow, look at that. You've got the world's first rehab center. You had a little help, sure, but you did all the work, Stefan. Was Stefan from the first game? Or was he from earlier in this game?
Nama.
You're a good man, and you'll aid a lot of people. Yes, I did the work. But first, someone took a chance on me. I just hope to do the same for others. Hey, good for you, Stefan. Love it. Yeah, I don't remember at all, but you know. Okay, let's figure out what's going on. Where were those... Who did those randoms go off to? Or where did they go off to? Are they over here? No? Okay. So Donnie, Timo. So your brother has a tail. There's nothing... I mean, Timo has called him Prince Tail in front of them. I feel like that shouldn't come as too much of a surprise. There's nothing to worry about. We're working on getting rid of it. Once we get him back, that is. Getting rid of it? No! Why would you? It would hurt him. Just like cutting your finger on a hand. Did you know that cats might struggle to balance themselves without a tail? I looked into it after... Dusty. What if it happened to the prince? The tail puts a target on his back. Atana wants to hurt Ernie because of it. Don't even think about Bert. Yes, that's the only negative part. But that's their problem. Don't let Atana decide what can and can't be. Honestly, truth. Absolute facts. Prince Tail, I knew. I saw the prince when you told me to hide in the royal bedchamber. That was ages ago. You knew all this time and you didn't tell me? I promised I wouldn't tell. I keep my promises. You did slip a few times. You definitely called him Prince Tail right here in this room and next to Sidani at one point.
Tanumaka.
Human tails were used for balance before? I didn't know that. I guess that's probably what monkey tails are used for? That makes sense. Honestly, you gave me a panic attack a couple times, Taimo.
Kana.
But I don't think anyone picked up on it.
Punama.
Either way, the word is out now.
Tamakush.
But it's not entirely bad that everyone knows.
Ka.
How come?
Ratidi.
At least we can help you now.
Mo.
Yes, we will help.
Kinama.
Thank you, Sidani, and you too, Taimo. How are you faring?
Niona.
It's been awfully quiet for the recent weeks.
Ponoma.
Is everything good with you?
Alaka.
I have a confession.
Tamakova.
All this time I was trying to stay away from animals.
Alakani.
I tried to remain strong, but after brushing the horses with Taimo,
Kufana.
I really miss my agents.
Ma.
Oh, Potato Head.
Oka.
Why don't you find yourself a new pet agent?
Ubla.
It's not that simple, though, is it? Well, we have a lion.
Uva.
Do you remember what happened to Stabber, Hisser, Smudge, Dusty? I still can't believe I left Wojtek behind in the castle. Yeah, how are they dealing with a bear in the castle, I wonder? Probably just killed it, unfortunately. Some people still get born with them. Yeah, I've heard about, like, people being born with, like, little nubs.
Cool.
That's usually, what is it called? There's a word for when something is, like, no longer needed through vestigial tails. I hope he managed to get away before Julian. I mean, really want a new agent of my own. We have a lion. Velik knows what to do. But I'm afraid I won't be able to handle one more loss. After all, they died because of me. This is all my fault. It's not your fault.
Mana.
Look, your pets know you loved them very much.
Ala.
It wasn't your fault they died. I mean, some of them kind of were.
Lakafine.
But it was. I left Stabber on the chair.
Makush.
I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so she's learned her lesson.
Makinama.
But you couldn't have known somebody would sit on the poor hedgehog.
Napona.
It was just an accident. You didn't hurt him on purpose.
Ugo.
Sometimes accidents happen, Sidani.
Ima.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you didn't love or care for him. You're right. Stabber was my best agent. Well, hold on. Wojtek saved your life. And the life of the boy. I love Dusty so very much. Perhaps one of the lions could serve as a good agent? Hell yes. No, that would be too risky. Dang it. Maybe something else lurks around the keep.
Nima.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Nasha.
Come on, why did we get the lion if we're not going to be able to use it? I'm sure you will find a new agent soon enough, Potato Head. Alright, wait. There is still more here? Oh. What's up? Okay.
Wanana.
Guess you already knew about the tale.
Muna.
No need to keep it a secret anymore, Taimo.
Where?
I knew, and I never blebbed anything out.
Bonnie.
It wasn't me. How are you holding it
Wanama.
up? We're all going through a rough patch. How are you doing, Taimo?
Go now where?
Forefather's Eve is in just 3 weeks. Okay. Yeah. Huh?
Bonnie where?
We can't wait any longer.
The mobile way.
I've saved some bread over the weeks, though it's a bit stale now.
Hold on, buddy.
Sidani will take care of the candles.
I got someone out there.
All that's left for you to bring is hearty stew and the dried ration. And since you're the adult, I was hoping you could bring some wine. Yeah, I can do those. That's easy enough.
Onase.
Are you talking about this humbug again, Tamatush?
Elbawa.
There's no such thing as talking to dead people. I mean, we've summoned spirits before. It did give our son a tail, but we've done it.
Tolo Hasu.
Yeah, the children pacing is really funny. Please leave the queen out of it. She has a lot on her mind as it is. I will gladly help. Or it's no bother.
Amaniuna.
Taimo seems to enjoy our old traditions. Why not let him indulge a little?
Skana.
Forefather's Eve is a harmless way to connect with those who have passed.
Kono.
I brought him here to show endeavor, not participate in...
Inako.
I mean, no offense, but you don't believe Forefather's Eve will actually allow him to talk to Ursula. But, Father, I've written my prayers. I need to talk to Mum.
Nole.
You will do no such thing, Tamotush.
Loroito.
Your mother is... There's no reason to reopen old wounds.
Sue.
Understood?
No.
Yes, Father.
Awa.
Aww. Wait, I want to help him, though. I will get the wine.
Samanama.
Perhaps we can do a little something to welcome the spirits? Huh?
Ona.
It can be our little secret.
Oh.
I won't breathe a word. Yeah, because he's so good at keeping secrets. We'll do it. Listen, you're going to offer me an occult ritual in the 5th act and you think I'm not going to do it? We're going to do it. It was Taimo was supposed to accidentally summon his mom as a revenant and save us in a dramatic moment. And that she could be the real Marana. We don't know. What's going on out here? What's all this then? Where's the lion at? Also, isn't it supposed to be snowy now? Here you are. Is everything all right?
Galavi.
I know I haven't been a perfect daughter. You've not even been a very good daughter, but never mind. That's not important. When Utana besieged our home many moons ago, I know I left you despite everyone else staying to help.
Hila.
I've been very selfish and now I've paid the price. I would like to change that. I want to help. I want to fix things. I just don't know how, but I'll figure it out. I promise.
Maka.
Hey.
Unama.
It's all right, Az.
Makinama.
We won the battle. Atana and Kafka will pay for what they did. Now about the tail. I guess everyone knows now. I knew Ernest was ill, but I never imagined he had his tail. I do wonder. I feel like he doesn't actually seem sick. It seems like just a tail. Normally I would say you are overreacting about his condition, but I can see how they are twisting it against us. Yeah. That's what I was worried about. I
Samanama.
knew as soon as word got out, things would become much more difficult. For what it's worth, I actually think it's rather remarkable, truly. Do you think it would be like having an extra arm? You could use it to hold a sword. Do we have a Monkey King son? Do we have a Goku? Is our son a Goku? Oh, think of the possibilities. Ernest could become the greatest knight across the world. I'm sorry, I know you're worried. We all are. You will get him back, I know it.
Noma.
I think our son might be a Goku.
La.
That's what I'll pray for on Forefathers Eve. Yes. Beyond Super Saiyan. It can happen. And he's a prince. Prince of the... Wait, no. Oh, no. Do we not have a Goku? Do we have a Vegeta? I don't know how I would handle having a Vegeta for a son. I hear you're making progress.
Maniona.
You're slowly but surely learning to read and write. He's writing something down for us instead of just going, mm-hmm. Yes.
Ona.
That's progress.
Ona.
What else do you know? Probably no. Yes. I guess that's all. Yes. Oh. He's making progress. It's slow though. This must be tough for you.
Muna.
Children have no filter sometimes.
Ana.
They don't mourn like we do.
Kahesei.
I just don't want him disappointed, that's all.
Maka.
Maybe he needs this?
Awele.
He's looking for answers no one can give him.
Okionoma.
Even if he doesn't get the result he's hoping for, it could still help him.
Uwe.
I don't know, it feels wrong.
Onseo.
Like poking into something that should be left alone.
Awe.
Losing her was tough, Aurelia.
Kawa.
I guess I'm not ready to reopen that wound again.
Go.
I understand.
Nina.
Losing Lorsulia was tough for me too.
Imakinama.
But not letting her sisters process it in their own ways would have been unfair.
Wow.
I can't even visit her grave, Aurelia.
Wawa.
How can I let him do this?
Aniona.
Maybe now would be a good time to visit her?
Daya.
I would love that, but that would mean going straight into Kafka's territory. If they catch me, I would be done for. Not to mention the amount of resources it would cost.
Anana.
Not if you go alone.
Anamuna.
You can easily grab one of the horses and disguise yourself as a peasant.
Ona.
No offense. Are you sure you don't need me here?
Ona.
We will manage.
Ana.
I should have some extra food, too. Thank you. Maybe seeing her resting place will lift some weight. I shouldn't be gone for more than a few days. Give me a signal whenever you're ready and I will set off at moonrise. Traveling at night would provide me with extra disguise. Alright, yeah, you can be off, man. That's cool. That's clearly important. Wait, how do you get there? Old graveyard? Can't reach. Okay, so we need to get him there. Oh, garrison at the fourth clearing. The agents arrive at the familiar clearing in the woods. Kafka's men are already waiting, shields and spears pointed forward in formation. This battle will have to be fought head on. Oh, these are battle encounters? Whoa. Wait, okay. Okay. Wait, we can do this. I think we can win this. We've got... I wish I had known that this was a thing. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna... Wait, do I lose points? Your agents were not able to meet... Okay. Yes, I don't lose any happiness or anything. I think... Okay, that's good to know. Let's use the items that we have to heal people right now. Because we've got a couple of injured agents. But knowing that that's stuff that we can use to kind of like fight battles is really helpful. Queen Aurelia, is something on your mind?
Puunama.
You look like something bothers you. You have a good eye, Your Grace. I'm worried about my parents. Oh, it's his parents that he was buying, or he was stealing the antiques for. I think I got them into trouble. Is this about the stolen artifacts?
Samanama.
If the monastery tells the guards, my parents might bear the consequences. I wish I could travel to visit them, but I heard Atana is tightening its borders. They won't let anyone in or out without the safe conduct.
Amuna.
I thought you were not welcome back in Atana. I'll go incognito. I must take that risk. I've not seen my parents for so long. If I wanted to visit them, I will need a safe conduct. You have connections? You must know someone who could sort me out with one? Someone from Atana with a high status. Or perhaps there's a way to forge one up. Please forgive me, Your Grace. Or please figure something out, Your Grace. Time is of the essence. Queen Aurelia?
Ona.
I don't know how to forge documents, I'm sorry, but maybe these fine people will know. Yes, Your Grace, the video game? Who is this, Finan? Wait, we know this guy? We know this guy? Who is this, Finan? Are you having guests? Blink twice if someone is making you wear this, Finan. You wouldn't know what fashion looks like even if it came knocking on your door. You wanted to see me, now out with it. What is it? We need your help, Finan. Who are you people? We have another outbreak. I expected as much. Perhaps you shouldn't have insulted me if you need the help. Oh, but Finan, are you gonna make me apologize? The red vest suits you so well. Your stash, oh, so dashing. I can't help but admire what you've done with it. Your beard almost makes up for the lack of hair on your head, huh? All right. Make fun of me if you must. Just blind to my elegance and style. I'll help, but I don't have everything I need here. He was the doctor who came with his experimental medicines. I don't remember that in the slightest. From this game? Really? Oh, Queen Aurelia, how may I help? Will you introduce me?
Inama.
Whom do I owe the pleasure? Oh, right, of course. Did I accept his help? I don't know if I got his experimental medicines. Maybe I did. Are you ashamed of me, Finan? My name is Rasa. I own a very lucrative and prestigious gentleman's establishment. Oh, you're having that kind of outbreak. I see. Is he your client? I hope she's not here to see you for her job. Finan, we have children here. We were dealt a different hand of cards. I'm trying to do the best I can with what I've got. Right, so with that out of the way, where were we? You said that you don't have everything you need to help Lady Rosa. What is the outbreak? I have an idea. It's probably crabs. You mentioned there's another outbreak. What is it? Several of my girls have reported discomfort and a rash. classic crabs.
Valini.
Usually we can handle it, but this time we will need specialist help once again. Hence I'm here. How did you find us?
Ula.
How did you know where Fanon would be?
Ninova.
A lot of colorful characters pass through a rose with no thorns, my establishment.
Be.
I can always find just about anything I need. Okay.
Mana.
Fanon, if you let me know what you need, I can do my best to help.
Kamale.
In all fairness, I was counting on you, Your Grace.
Radono.
Herbs mostly. Oh, we have so many herbs. You're in so much luck. If you can get them, I'll be able to prepare what is needed.
Abralada.
It's not the first time we've dealt with this.
Ana.
Yeah. About those
Oh,
herbs.
Mama.
How many do you need? Oh, we got herbs for a day. Oh, we're missing one herb. Oh, we're missing just a single herb. One herb, please. Okay, that would be all.
Umaka.
Classic anti-crab herbs. Herbs. Oh, we got so many questions to ask him. How did you two meet?
Napon.
I have a feeling I know. Momo was telling me during the break that apparently this person is a petitioner, or the Fanon is a petitioner in the game that comes by with experimental medicines. And he just fully never showed up in my game. And so when he walked in, I was just like, also, who is this man? And so that must be a glitch that we've experienced at some point, was just he was supposed to show up at some point and give me experimental medicine. Maybe he did, you know, maybe there was a moment and I had turned him away because I didn't want sketchy medicine. It's possible. But I think I don't know this man. Are you and Rossa close? Close? Once, perhaps. Twice. I ran out of cash a little bit, but I helped Rossa out of an ugly situation. Yeah, it might be the nature of the randomization for sure. But you would think that somebody who's going to become plot critical would be programmed in to be necessary to show up at least that one time before. That feels a little strange. I'd hope that would solve everything and we could finally enjoy some time together, but I suppose guilt began to build in her, maybe even resentment towards me after that. Life is a complicated beast, I must say. Okay. How do you travel between Etana and Davern often? Do you hear about the patrols Etana stationed at the border? I went through them once. It was disastrous. They opened, smelled, and asked about every one of my files. Can you believe it?
Nama.
Did you have the permit?
Numaka.
The safe travel conduct? Of course I did. You can't get past them without it. They keep track of everyone.
Buanana.
I don't suppose you could get one of those for me? Oh, yeah, that's not simple. But I guess you could just use mine. I think it's safe to say I'm not going back there anytime soon. Just change the name. Here. How about those herbs? Oh, wait, no. I have not brought you what you need. Sorry. We'll get you it, though. Are you often helping Rossa? Earlier you said that it's not the first time you've dealt with this. Rossa and I have a certain agreement. I help her and her pupils with various medical conditions, and in exchange I get information on valuable personas. Medicine is often a field where you need to know who and where. With correct information, I am able to make certain advancements. That put me where I am today. Okay, that would be all. Okay, so we just need one more herb. Yeah, asked and answered about that safe travel permit, huh? Oh. They took your brother, now you're all alone. Don't worry, sweetheart, we will get him back. Yeah, we'll figure that out. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Sidani was afraid. Remember when we were wondering why Sidani stopped being interested in her agents all of a sudden? Turns out she was worried something bad would happen to them. I suppose Lorsulia's fate had a bigger impact on her than we had thought. Yeah, that'll happen. Your kids get, traumatized in different ways than you would typically expect. Hello, rich noble couple. I suspect you both have crabs? He's so smooth, is the thing. But not down there. That's part of the problem with crabs. Later that evening. Oh, great, we're back here. I love it. Is it just you? Where is everyone? Chort knows. Who's Chort? Have we met a Chort? But he's not here. Isn't that just something you people say? I don't know where they are and I don't care. Sir Eric, I have news. Sounds serious. Something important? Go ahead. My dear wife and I have been trying for a long time. I am pleased to announce that my Lazashka is pregnant. I'm happy for you. You know what, Leshy? I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Isn't it great? I'm going to have a little Lazonsky running around once again. It won't be long before I will be wiping snot off their tiny faces. Wouldn't it be sap? Oh, my Lazashka. Don't say such things in front of our guests. You know I'm always up for some... Sir Herrick, go check if you're not around that tree over there. Leave us alone, just like you left your family. He's spreading his seed. Oh, there it is. Leshy loves to spread his seed. Yeah, we're not, yeah, I'm glad we were not here when that happened. The noises must have been thunderous. Okay. Are there items? There might have been an item at the table that we didn't get. There must have been an item at the table or something. Don't make innuendo while also making hurtful comments about our family. He like both wants to be a bro, but is honestly, Leshy has kind of like a Tim Robinson energy where he like wants to be like a bro, but always takes things too far. Oh, a shovel. Okay. What will we do with that? What do we... Who is that for the old man to dig his grave? This place is starting to affect me. I'm starting to talk like them. I got you a shovel. I think we can start digging up the foundations of your new home, which is a thing that I definitely remembered that you wanted. It will take a while, but since I'm stuck here anyway... A shovel? Now? Can you not see? They have built a temple in place of my old house. I don't see anything. A temple, but this place looks exactly as it did the last time. Don't you play tricks with me as well, young boy. You whippersnapper. My eyes might not be what they used to be, but I think I can still see something as big as this. Lifts his robe. Maybe that's your new home? A temple, huh? Could you not stay in there? You would have a roof over your head? Don't be silly. I move in there and the memory of me will be gone forever. They've taken everything from me, and what did I do to them? I'm sorry, it looks like I brought you the shovel too late. It's not your fault, young lad. If only I could have seen the signs, it could have been prevented. Perhaps a prayer is due. Maybe a ritual would help me get rid of them and that temple of theirs. I'll leave you to it, I guess. If only I had known they were going to build there, I would have fought harder. I could have tied myself to the tree. What? I never understand what's happening in that area. Like, the vibes are so rancid with those 5 that I just kind of have to let it all wash over me. Okay, we've got labor, combat, bleed, and equipment. Okay, I feel like we can deal with that, right? We want a little bit of... Oh, wait, no, we don't want supplies, because it was like 0 cost to travel those trails, but it was going to be a combat. So we want lots and lots of money, please. Oh, and we leveled up. We now have the ability to get 1 more agent per day. That's going to be huge. That's enormous. Okay. So, we've got combat, labor, equipment. You know what? Let's go hard, right? We've got, we can pay up Stan. And we can pay up Vesa. Well, oh, we can also upgrade her. Oh. -1 supply. So we do have... We can upgrade everyone. I mean, not necessarily with what we have at the moment, but we can't upgrade Stan, weirdly. But... Let's... Okay, we've got all 3 of them enlisted. Your mind palace is like a mind cheesecake factory. Too many things on the menu. Absolutely. Okay, but if we give plus... Who all can we upgrade? So they gain abilities to protect against fire. Amazing. And he gets a plus ability if the effect is poison. Interesting. So we want a few supplies. If only to heal or to upgrade our agents. That's pretty good. That's pretty good indeed. Wait. Oh, I'm missing... Okay, I still need a few more supply for that. But you know what? I'll do that next week. And let's get a few more tools and such. Let's get 1 sword and 1... Let's also get 1 fire or 1 water bucket just to protect against some fire. You never know when fire is going to come. Okay, I think we're pretty prepared. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Do 1 or 2 more days, but I'm starting to feel a little winded from the stream. I haven't eaten in a little while, so I do 1 or 2 more days and then we'll call it.
Olive.
Can you come out to the garden? Ooh, sounds great, Pangolin. I'm excited to see the bisector. That was the name of the sword, right? The pride sword that you were making? Excited to see. There's something I wanted to show you. Okay, come out to the garden. Has she finally trained the lion? Your Grace, I think I can remedy some of our problems. You'll allow me, of course. And what problems would you have on your mind? Gold? I'm listening. It's been a while since I tested my luck with dice. Oh no, Vesa. I've heard that there's a little competition going on in Old Malinki. Say you were interested. I could test our luck. I have a good feeling we could win big. Oh, it didn't end well last time, right? You didn't you lose a month of pay last time you played? Details. You're focusing on details, Your Grace. You need to focus on the potential. What do you get out of it? Let's say I did win the gold. Do you expect me to split it? Excitement, adrenaline, pleasure. I hope you don't mind me sharing. It's been so long since I've felt anything in my satchel. Aside from the dread and survival of constant fight for survival, what's a girl like me to do on these lonely, lonely walls? How much would you need, Vesa? If I were to be interested, I suggest we start with 5 pieces of gold. If you are in, I will come back next week with double that. What do you say? Maybe another time. I will think about it. Perhaps I will find some spare gold and we can give it a chance. I didn't know that we were going to need some spare gold. You remember that time that I came to you with my gambling problem and it's what led us to meet each other in the first place? And now hear me out. I do feel like if I don't indulge her in this, she might actually, run away. Your Grace, I've made a discovery. Every winter, our roads get slick with ice. People take a tumble and get injured almost every day. I was just leaving the market when my legs flew out from under me. A spectacular fall. You should have seen it. Herbs and spices spilling everywhere. Can I get one of those herbs? I just need one. But where the salt landed, the pesky ice was gone. This is probably how that was discovered, right? Icing the streets. The salt melted away, Your Grace. If we spread it on the ground, we could stop people getting hurt.
People.
We just need help doing so. Supplies or manpower or anything you've got. Yeah, salting the ground is a good idea. In the winter, especially if the streets are getting as icy as they seem to be. 1 tick of Vesa seems pretty good for dealing with this. Oh, salt water not freezing and then realizing it was salt? Yeah, I wonder. I wonder what it was. I feel like so many things were like discovered entirely on accident. This feels like the game that might sometimes like play this person as a fake. Because there was a person who claimed that they had discovered concrete earlier, and then turns out that was a scam. But I'm glad that this salt the earth, huh? You really think it'll work?
Oh.
Yes, Your Grace, already tried and tested. It's a small thing, but it will make our lives easier this winter. Yeah, that would revolutionize the trading and economics of our kingdom, honestly. Salting the roads to make easy travel between, like, towns would be genuinely, like, part of an industrial revolution. General Soika, Your Grace, I bear worrisome news. Commander Nu has been causing trouble ever since his audience with Queen Aurelia. Wait. Excuse me? Claims Davern fell the day she sat upon her throne. He means to defect together with his troops, but something tells me they won't go peacefully. If I'm right, we'll need reinforcements, Your Grace. I trust your hunch. The traitor. Ooh. Nasty. Nasty man. Gotta deal with the traitor. Take my soldiers with you. He's looking for battle. A show of force might change his mind. Thank you, Your Grace. I can't be sure of what he'll do, but we'll be ready. I don't know that I'm going to be able to make it all the way down to the graveyard in time for Jacob to see the his wife's grave before Forefathers Eve, because we only have like 2 more weeks for that, and it was pretty far down. It was like way down here. It seems like 3 battles at least. Let's handle some of those soon, or I mean today. There needs to be a big button right here where there's so much empty space in the UI. That would be absolutely great. That's a perfect spot for a lion button. Your Grace, I seek support for a new idea. These are always great. Hear me out. In the land of the winter, our lakes and rivers are frozen solid. It's really hard to walk on, right? But some clever folks have found a way. They tie sticks and shards of bone to the feet and glide around the ice. It's got me thinking, what if we made shoes with metal blades on the bottom? Metal is sturdier than wood, more durable, faster even. Just picture it, Your Grace. Ice gliders. This man has invented ice skates. Yes, we need a big lion button right here for when when we found a swindler and it's time for the lion to come out. Such fun for the little ones. I just need some supplies to develop a prototype. Do we think this is real? I mean, he's inventing... He's just inventing ice skates. This feels real. Do we have equipment to give him? I don't, which is tough. But, okay, let's see. I could do 1 tick of Oleg and 1 tick of Stan. Yeah, that fills it up just enough, and that's a lot of satisfaction. Oops, I accidentally hid chat. Wait, did I accidentally? No. I thought I closed OBS for a second. That would have been bad. I'll give you the supplies you need. Hey, we leveled up again. It's been a tough year for everyone. This might bring some people some joy. I'm also thinking about how we could use this for, also for mercantilism. You know, if people are able to cross the ice more successfully, think of what that could have done for our last battle. You know?
Debo.
Oh, this is going to be great. I can feel it. It's so funny that that's like the Smith's invention. I'll go talk to those guys in a second. Let's do the battles first. Yes. Let's clear out this clearing in the woods. Weather, illness, food, monster, animal. This is everything, huh? We can just use basically everything here. Wow. Vesa basically 1v1s this entire encampment. That's pretty good. Or I can do Oleg and a sword. Let's do that. Let's give Oleg a sword, you cowards. Yes, exactly. Ice skating sword fighters. So Oleg's on skates. You know, Oleg, more like Olaf, because he's going to be frozen on ice. I was trying to come up with frozen on ice, like the way that they do the Disney on Ice things. It didn't work. Let me do this battle in my shame. Oh, that was a big level. The enemy forces have been crushed. Oh, I didn't send Vess out for that. Oh, and now we get to just get an item from that. The chaos of the skirmish dies down. Birds resume their song and peace falls over the forest once more. Fantastic. We got a shovel? No herb though. Interesting. Oh, we have to go even, there's spots in between the battle? Oh, we're not going to be able to get to the graveyard in 2 weeks. That's way too much to try and do in 2 weeks. They did not give me enough time to try and travel all the way down there, unfortunately. I thought it would just be like battle to battle. That's a shame. Okay, let's see. So I still have ticks of my agents. What happened here?
On.
The garden looks so different. It's snowed.
Imo.
Did you do all of this? What do you mean?
Shut.
Where are all the weeds and the broken pots?
Kana.
Did you clean all this by yourself?
Ahina.
I did, yes. I was wondering how I could be of help.
Nala.
I started picking up some weeds here and there, and
Isa.
as I was working through all the branches, it hit me.
Gala.
The branches hit you? You know the fern flower, right? A flower that can grant you any wish?
The.
Maybe I can grow it to help cure father. I mean, that sounds good. I would love a fern feather or fern flower that can grant any wish.
Mana.
But the fern flower, never mind. That sounds good, you know? She's
Anna?
trying to help. What will we need?
Kasnala.
You could do with gathering a few things. Needless to say, you have more opportunities from the throne compared to me, stuck with the gardens with a broken hand.
Alagalavi.
We will need fertilizer, something to help increase the temperature. The actual seed would be useful, and don't forget the charm. That's a lot, huh? Okay. Yes, our other child is... everyone's becoming a druid, apparently. Family of druids. You know, the kid with the tail, the girl with... I guess Sidani's more of a ranger with her animal companion. They've never shown the lion. Unfortunately. I think they don't expect you to get the lion, and so they don't utilize it very well, unfortunately. Don't forget the charm. Okay, seed? I imagine nothing will work without the seed, and you don't have it?
Uga?
Isn't there any over in the greenhouse?
Ugh.
Of course, I went through every broken pot already.
Nasnala.
Suspect even if there were anything around, these pesky crows have had their fill.
Nesvila.
Yeah, I just need a little bit of help. Like, literally, please do everything for me. But I'm being helpful. The seeds might be a bit of a trek, but that's where our lovely royal agents come into play.
Abakalava.
Send someone into the oldest woodland and tavern. That's where we're most likely to find fern seeds. Okay, fertilizer. Where do I get that from?
Ina.
See, I've done my research.
Nala.
We just poop. Oh, I mean, potash will be great for that.
Agala.
I imagine a nearby farm should have some.
The.
Just send someone to ask around. Increase the
Emo.
temperature. How and why?
Kasnala.
You know, fern flowers bloom during summer solstice.
Amo.
But
Anashno.
do you really think I didn't notice the snow? Come on, give me some credit, mother.
Abakalava.
That's why we will need something to help recreate summer woodland conditions. The greenhouse will help with that. I've already patched up all the holes.
Ahina.
Then we heat up rocks that will hold the warmth for longer.
Snala.
Oh, we need something suitable. I'm sure you can ask around. You mentioned yeah, we'll ask Vess at the Stone Crusher. She'll know about rocks. You mentioned a charm? So magic is also involved? Ingredients won't just cut it?
Blah.
Surprise? I mean, we're talking about a mythical flower after all.
Alagalavi.
Don't worry about that though, Mother. I think I have it covered.
Frieza.
I already dusted off the books in the keep. I found just what is needed. I got it.
Vuvanana.
Oh, I know everything I need. Let you know what I can do and let you know if I can find the ingredients.
Eve.
Mother, thank you.
Miss Nala.
I know fernflower is a long shot, but I have a good feeling about it.
Snala.
I think it would really help Father. You know what? We could have worse ideas. Whisper Woods? This is where we need to go potentially for that. Okay. Oh, I'm very sorry to Jacob, but your quest for the graveyard is going to be further postponed. Apologies. Oh, there's another
Ghana.
letter from the Institute of the Arts for the Witch.
Muna.
Elena will be thrilled if she got in. Oh. Dear Elena, it is with great... No, just say, your introduction performance was shocking. No, just say something nice. It is with great request that we must inform you that you are not a candidate we are looking for. That will do. Best yada yada institute. So clearly a scribe was writing down something that somebody was saying. And they wrote a very rude letter. This is beyond rude.
Ganapona.
Elena is going to be devastated by the news, but judging by how they treat her, maybe that's for the best.
Ona.
I better speak with her. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Better than a tincture of opium and mercury. I mean, you never know until you try it. Maybe you'll get some of those experimental medicines. Do you know any stones that may retain heat?
Shanumaka.
Limestone, gemstone, stepping stone? What kind of stone are we talking about?
Imakinama.
Seems I came to the right person. Is there one that's good at for holding heat?
Nona.
Sally needs it for soapstone. Say no more, your grace. Here, take these.
Ga?
You carry soapstone with you? Of course. Heat them up and you'll be warm for hours. What do you use these for? How do you think I stay cozy in this outfit? That's fair.
Mama.
She's just traveling around with, like, weights all day? Amazing. Okay, stay safe.
Cool.
We don't have the money for the dice game. I'll come back when I do. Okay, everyone else. I don't have your herbs yet. I'm sorry. I don't have your paperwork yet. Wait, we do have your paperwork.
No.
I have the paperwork,
Onoma.
but we just need to forge the name. The original pocket warmers, but all pocket warmers / training weights. That's how she got so strong. Is she's just literally lugging stone around with her all the time. You have it? That's wonderful. I suppose there's one last thing. I wanted to ask you, would it be all right for me to go? I'll be back as soon as possible, I swear. And just send me to the Atana border when you can.
Mama.
I will. Safe travels. Thank you, Your Grace. I'll never forget this. Queen Aurelia? Why does he always ask that question at the end? Okay, where's the Atana border? Yeah, over here? Can't reach. How am I supposed to reach over there? Go down here and then up all the way around? That's not going to happen. Okay, so it seems like we're going to be heavy on the exploration in this chapter. Queen Aurelia, how can I help? A letter from the Institute of Arts is here.
Kinama.
There's an answer you've been waiting for, Elena. Look on the bright side. They said you were good, but they can't take you right. That's not how I would phrase it. I'm sorry, Elena. Oh, I understand. I apologize for wasting your golden time in that case. Wait, what's Velik doing? Why is he over here? I love singing, but I guess it's not for me. Suppose I'd better get back to my files. Your Grace, do you have a moment? Yeah, what's up, Velik? What are you doing? Hello? Yeah? What's up, man? Your Grace. Yeah, what do you want? Your Grace, if I may, I may have overheard your conversation with Elena. I think I know how to help her. There's this stone. People and their stones this day. It's called Stone of Fate. The rumors say that it can grant any skill to those who possess it. Can we give that actually to King Eric and give him the skill of being awake and alive and healthy? I thought maybe Elena could make use of it. It's difficult to get, but I know just the way. I could take her there. It's just over the Cliff of Missteps. That's a great name. Your Grace, may I have a moment?
Aniona.
I'm in high demand, I see. Can we meet in the throne room? Okay. Oleg is gonna be like, can I take her, please? Please, I love her. Let's see what we... Please. My crush. I've heard Velik spoke of some stone for Elena. If you wouldn't mind, could you send me with them? It's a long trip and it may be dangerous, and I'm not jealous at all. I could be of use. Besides, I think it'd be a nice way for her to get to know me better if she wants to.
Mona.
Can we not send the witch off with the hot, strong forest man? Just, you know, he's super rugged and anyone would be really into him, I think. Okay, so we need one more herb. We need to send them off to the Cliff of Missteps, which is an unfortunate name. Where is that off to? That's over here. Oh, we need so many supplies. We need 12 supplies at least for the next bit. Hello, my love.
Ina.
I dreamed of the prince turned into a devil, a chort.
Lama.
And there was a Leshy, too, trying to hurt Sidani. Oh, wow. And another creatures. Monsters, perhaps? I couldn't recognize them, but they felt familiar. Oh, no, the stress is getting to her, too, now.
Wanana.
Like something from the old legends our parents used to tell.
Ufuna.
Oh, you would laugh and say I'm exaggerating everything.
Pona.
Maybe I'm just scared. My mind is playing tricks on me.
Muna.
Still, I have to keep it together.
Pona.
They're all counting on me. Yeah, wow, there's a lot to be done, huh? There's more in the throne room? What's going on here? Who do I need to talk to? Is it Audrey? No. Oh, there's another bird. A bulletin from Atana.
Ufunama.
Do they send them out to everyone, or are they just aimed at us specifically? Dear subjects of Her Gracious Majesty Queen Paloma of Atana, as the days grow shorter and shadows lengthen, we find ourselves in a time when many pagan customs resurface among the populace. As such, we would like to bring it to your attention that in the heretical land of Davern, an ungodly practice known as Forefathers' Eve is observed, a blasphemous ritual of necromancy, and offerings that invites demons and evil spirits into their homes and hearts. Let it be known that such practices are not only forbidden, but are an effort to sow division. Be vigilant. If you witness any suspicious behavior or gatherings that fall into this category, report them promptly to the nearest Atana representative. Remember, when Marana smiles, life withers. P.S. As a reminder, we are holding a prayer evening where together we shall seek God's mercy for the souls of the departed. So they're doing like the Catholic thing of overwriting pagan holidays with their own like, gatherings. They got it all wrong. They're twisting everything.
No.
I suppose that's the purpose. Yes, it 100% is.
Amanama.
Oh, there's still more letters?
Wana.
Another letter. This bird's
Wanana.
got 3 letters. This one's from Kafka. Is it going to be just more slurs? Our Queen Paloma with Miracle Child, and you, Marana, with the Devil Child. It's kind of poetic. I'll give you that. But there's more I want to give. Peace. May I remind you, you are enemies with Atana, not with me. I am just a mere contractor who wants to finish his job. Let us shake hands and forget about the whole Jantar River incident before things get worse. Yours truly, Baron Kafka of Prakus. Oh, Kafka, you're going down. Yeah, he's getting desperate. You'd think he would cease work in the middle of winter. Why else build a road in the midst of the snow? The ground is as hard as steel. Even if we gave him his road back, how could he possibly carry on the work?
Hana.
Before things get worse,
Maga.
he takes our castle, threatens us, takes my child, and now he wants to talk peace?
Go.
The choice is simple.
Iskana.
Either we tell him it's too late, or we reach an understanding, but only on my terms.
Noma.
Send him a message. Let's agree and make demands. I wonder how this would play, right? Let's disagree and make him question himself. If we disagree too hard, he might just kill the baby. But he's not going to give in to the demand of having the baby. Oh, I don't know how big of a change this would make. I think playing nice seems like the best route in to the castle, personally.
Kinama.
If he wants to talk, it will be only on my terms. Yeah, just draw a huge penis across it and just send it back to him. I demand my child back.
Fula.
Tell him we can have peace once he gives me back my son.
Whoa.
Very well, Your Grace. Yeah, I would take the son over the castle any day of the week. Of course. All right. Well, I think that went a little bit longer than I expected it to, and we're not done yet. Later that evening. This day took a little while, and we're reaching up to Forefathers' Eve. Oh, some hard rock. Do you like that? I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, who lives in a barnacle? Who lives in a barnacle? I didn't even remotely get the words right. My father will be back at any moment, and once he sees what I came up with, he will be thrilled. Wait, this little demon child invented death metal? That's so funny. This is his favorite track. It sounds as if a sawmill was burning in flames while blacksmiths furiously hammer away in the background. Exactly. Why are you doing this? It's fun. But I suppose you could say it's a way to torment you. You have caused a lot of suffering to your people and your family. One might say you deserve this. Oh, and make sure you let me know if you start liking the music. I'll swip it to 50 pieces of gold instead. Or Taylor's Waft. What are those songs? 50 pieces of gold is probably like 100 bottles of beer on the wall. Where are we? Is this the underworld, Nav? Am I dead? Underworld? Oh, no. You wish you were Nav right now. You're in a worse position, I'm afraid. You're at the crossroads, so to speak. Somewhere between the living and the dead. May I speak with Chernobog, please? Maybe you set an appointment for him, or... Yeah, my dad will love my metal grunge band. Then he'll be proud of me. I would love to honestly see the dynamic between those two. He'll speak with you once he's back. I feel like we're the dad, right? Because like this is supposed to be our prince son with the tail. That's none of your business. I can't help but notice the tail. I have a little bit of experience with that myself. Do you always have that? The horns, the hooves, the tail, the whole package? You can't talk about a demon child's package. What's wrong with the tail? It's a strong tail is a sign of a superiority. The horns are for... Can the same be said about the shorter leg? What? Stop! You will now shut your foul mouth or I will pull 1,000 earwigs of it. Or put 1,000 earwigs in it. Ugh. My leg? No, my leg is perfectly fine. I don't know what you're insinuating. My father did not leave me because of my leg. Only you could leave your child because of some weird social construct. My father, Chernobog, would never do that to me. Didn't they call you a liar? That's what you do. Sounds like I struck a nerve. Sounds like you have a strong connection with your father, huh? Oh, you keep your mouth shut, you. Before he left, I heard him say something like Billabog. Do you know anything about that? I don't think so. Yeah, we didn't say anything about his dad. He's just a little touchy. Of course you don't. I'm sure that's why he left. Yes, I'm here to keep an eye on you because he knows he can trust me with that. But he will be back. He has to come back. Please, I hope he comes back, oh dear. Before he does, I need to make sure your eyeballs are all dried out from crying. Enough chit-chat. Here's some more music for you. Louder. Ooh. Honestly, this kind of jams, though. And on that note, I think we're going to wrap it up. We've got monster, illness, and disaster on the horizon, so you know it's going to be a good time. And Forefathers Eve is just around the corner. I think it might be this week, actually. And so we need to reach and destroy 5 of Kafka's garrisons. I didn't even realize that that was the main objective. I should really be looking at where the main objective is, you would think, usually, right? But, you know, that's not how pro gamers play. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out, for chatting, for lurking, whatever you're doing. It seems like we probably have one more kind of like beefy stream to get through Chapter 5. I'm planning on doing that next Tuesday evening, starting at 6 p.m. And we'll just be playing through, and we'll play until the end. I'll make sure that I'm well fed before the stream, well caffeinated, and we'll get through it together. So we'll see an end to Yes, Your Grace next week. Really looking forward to that. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be playing a little bit more Clair Obscur because I've been really enjoying that game, and I don't want to take too long of a pause in between, so I've been cramming in a few more streams this week since I'm going to be out of town this weekend. Thank you again, everyone. I hope you've had a wonderful Wednesday evening, and I hope you have a great Thursday day tomorrow before I hopefully see you for some more fun Clair Obscur, where we always parry perfectly and have never died. On that note, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thanks again, and I'll see you later.